Well. World-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life. Oh, Michael.
Oh, it's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup. Trailer, there's a mo, it's a beast.
Shut the fuck up! Fucker! Move! Damn it!
Ladies and gentlemen, folks at home, we certainly hope you're having a fantastic day in your neck of the woods. Ladies and gentlemen, we are less than 48 hours away until June 25th. And that, of course, we got a problem here with the audio. Ladies and gentlemen, folks at home, we are less than 48 hours away until the biggest entity in all of video becomes a reality as pre-orders go live on June 25th. We will be having a special broadcast, and I don't want to hear excuses that day. I want to see nothing but results and numbers as you guys pile in for the biggest entity in all of video. Look at this right here. We got the 111. He's in the building and he's coming through. And it's what we love to see. Let's get the lasers.
Atheon One Sai has just tipped 35 Israeli new shekels.
Look at this right here. The
90
111 is in the
through
building.
Super
He's
Chat.
coming through.
Michael is blessing us with his baby blue eyes. This game is going to blow our mind. I'm positive about that.
Well, we're going to break it down today because yesterday we weren't quite ready, but now we are, and we're going to break it down what's going on and what ultimately to expect here as we are just under 48 hours away until the biggest entity in all of video. The curtain is pulled back and pulled back in a bigger way than ever before, and we need you to lock in on that. So the 111 is in the building. He's coming through. Trevor actually popped the chair before the broadcast began. Trevor is coming through with a 5, and he says World Class is back to dominate GTA 6 in a way that makes sense. Here comes World Class. That's what we're talking about. So we got Trevor in the 111, and we also want to give a huge shout-out to Snack Bar. He came through last night. He was carrying the entire broadcast. They can't handle the walking streams, but they'll watch Luke Steffens in front of that SM7B microphone, you know. It's really a sad situation. You know, we're outside getting vitamin D, getting the exercise in, getting the body in shape, and all these other losers are in their basement with the Titanic behind them and stuff like that. I mean, it's just a sad situation. And speaking of Titanic, I mean, that's where this game's at the bottom of the ocean floor right next to the Titanic. And quite frankly, they can't handle it. They're getting really nasty on Twitter. And they're getting really upset about our assessment of what's going on with this game and really what you need to look out for and what you need to be wary of. And we're trying to prevent you guys from being disappointed. I mean, that's really what we're trying to do. And look at this right here. He's coming through yet again. Hallelujah.
Get in here and start supporting the broadcast like Trevor.
Look at
this right here. Trevor is in the building, and it's what we love to see.
Michael, can you break down the soundtrack in a way that makes sense? I can send you the Wiki Phantom page.
Well, we can break it down once we get to that moment. And, you know, Trailer 3, if that does release in less than 48 hours from now on Thursday, June 25th, then we will have to take a look and see what that's all about. But Trevor in the building yet again, and he's coming through with the two-time Tony Hawk combo. Let's go ahead and get the lasers out yet again. We need over 500 people in here today, at least 400 people in here today. Let's get these numbers up and let's start sharing the broadcast and let's start getting people in here from Twitter, Reddit, 4channel, wherever you got to get them from. Because this is the place to be. We're not a shill, and I'm also not a hater. We're going to call it right down the middle as we see it, and this is our verdict, and this is where we stand right now on our analysis, our world-class analysis. And they're already seething in here. They're spamming. We love when they do that because it gets the engagement up. And nonetheless, we're calling it right down the middle as we see it. We're not going to hate. We're not going to shill. It's as simple as that. So what we see on Thursday is what we're going to tell you and how we analysis it. Right? I mean, that's what we're going to do. But we have something special for you here today. We have a breakdown, a full breakdown, and we're going to break it down for you losers in a way that makes sense because you guys can't follow along. So I had to get the visuals out for you guys. You know, it's just like special ed. I remember special ed class. They said, well, if you can't understand this, we can break this down visually. And I said, well, that maybe helps. And that's nothing wrong with you guys. I mean, that's just how it is. You know, you came out of the womb like that, and I don't know what to tell you. But with that said, we are going to be breaking this one down here today, and in a way that makes sense as we are less than 48 hours away into the biggest entity in all of video. I need the hype levels to get really high in here as we are literally hours away from Rockstar Games pulling the curtain back and ever so pulling it back, this time in truly a way that makes sense as pre-orders are going live on the 25th. This Thursday, June 25th, and we have absolutely still no idea how they're going to roll out the pre-orders, what the pre-orders are going to entail, and how much this game is going to cost. There is a lot of rumor, there is a lot of speculation, and we still have yet to see this game in over 400 days. I mean, can you imagine over 400 days since we've last seen this game? And you guys are playing the shuttle. Look at this right here. Snack Bar's in the building. The legend is back in the building, and he's coming through in a way that makes sense. You need to hit the like button and share the broadcast because Snack Bar's had him.
With pictures.
That's what we're talking about. Look at this right here. Snack Bar is in the building. He is plowing through yet again. I mean, what a legend. This is the 10K Andy, and he's plowing through it. He's plowing through in a way that makes sense. He came through last night. He single-handedly carried the show. A few others joined in, but it was basically Snack Bar, and he's still coming through supporting this broadcast here today, and it is, believe me, what we love to see. So it's a huge W as Snack Bar is in the building, and he's coming through yet again. I mean, God bless him. I mean, that's what we, what we're cracking open the Mountain Dew for you. As we got the American Dew. They're not going to like this in the chat. It says American Dew, It doesn't say cheers, mate, Dew, Oh, shit. They're not going to like that one. Yeah, and that's okay. We're cracking it open for Snack Bar and the others that came through. Look at this right here. Cheers, mate. Oh, man. We do appreciate that. Helps the Mountain Dew fun keep going here. We got to have that Mountain Dew. I mean, honestly, we might be addicted, but it's a sad situation, and that's not why we gain weight. I mean, really, honestly, we can defeat the calories. We never believed in calories before. Why would we start now? And if you look at these streams, from 2023, I mean, we were as skinny as a bone, and we were eating the same slop that we're eating now. And it's not age. I mean, we didn't. That's not 5 years ago. That's not 10 years ago. So really what happened is that we need to get outside more and we need to start moving the body. And once we start moving the body, I think things will really come to fruition in a way that makes sense. You're going to see that six-pack on World Class again, and you're going to start subscribing then because we're going to look more like Brad Pitt, and that's what you guys want. Nonetheless, Snack Bar in the building. We could be potentially taking calls again, but we are going to try out a new system because the audio issues are really annoying when we use that system. So we'll see if this new system... I don't know if we're going to do that yet, depending on the energy in here today. If you guys hit the like button, share the broadcast, and get more people in here, we can maybe take those calls. But we're going to be experimenting here with a new system that we haven't tried in quite some time. So we will see if this works and if it works in a way that makes sense. But with the audio situation, it is kind of annoying. And we need you to lock in less than 48 hours until the biggest entity in all of video. I need over 1,000 viewers in here on Thursday. It's not Thursday yet, so we'll give you the benefit of the doubt, okay? But when the time comes and when Rockstar pulls the curtain back, I do suspect that there will be over 1,000 people in here. That's where it should be. And we're certainly hoping that you guys get your pre-orders in. If you want to pre-order the game, of course, we're pre-ordering the game. They think I'm a hater or something, and we're not a hater. We're just brutally critical because we care. And they're getting, our support and our money anyway, so we're allowed to critique it because we're actually going to buy the game and play the game and put a lot of hours and time into it. So I don't know what these other losers are doing, but they're obviously mad that they can't pre-order the game or they can't buy the game because either they can't afford it, they didn't get that summer job, or they play exclusively on PC. And that really just could never be me. The Steam machine, what a disaster that is. I mean, it's so sad. Look at this right here. Trevor, big dog Trevor is in the building yet again, and it's what we love to see. Come on.
That review Shay 1,747 super chatted $4.99. Michael, could I call in and discuss GTA 6 on the broadcast? Let's go. We need subscribers in here. Let's go.
I agree, and we will be taking calls, but I don't know if it will work or if it will work in a way that makes sense. We will be trying this out here today. And I already told you guys, I said we're going to be bringing the call-ins back, but the problem is that it's not like the old system. The old system was a lot of fun. Someone's gifting some jewels as well. That's what we love. I don't know why they're called jewels. It must be, never mind. But nonetheless, Trevor is in the building, and he's plowing through in a way that makes sense, and there come the jewels. What the hell is that thing? It's a Furby. I mean, that's what they're gifting Furbies now. It's a sad situation. They should be gifting pre-orders. And maybe, just maybe, if we're, if the support is really fantastic, we can start gifting out some pre-orders for you guys. Maybe we'll cover your pre-order for GTA 6 if you guys are good. And if we have a big turnout on Thursday, we'll think about that. Because we want to help you guys out. We want to get you guys on this game because you guys play these terrible games. And quite frankly, it's a sad situation. You guys play these terrible Final Fantasy games and these JRPGs and these From Software titles. It could never be me, right? I mean, I remember a guy in high school that would be into these From Software games. And it's who you think, they look like, right? I mean, they're losers. They're really nerdy. They got glasses. They're fat. They're overweight. They got acne. I mean, it's just a sad situation. And I'm not saying, what the hell is that noise? Oh my God, they got the GTA 6 airplane out. The GTA 6 airplane is out. The marketing has started. Red meat for breakfast. Red meat for breakfast. But nonetheless, the From Software losers, I mean, just total neckbeards. I mean, it was fun for about 1 week, that game, Elden Ring, but it didn't have any longevity because the open world is absolute garbage. And even the linear games that they've made in the past are terrible. Bloodborne is terrible as well. And if you guys play those games, and by the way, I've never played those games when they came out. I mean, the only reason why I ever played Dark Souls 3 was because my friend bought it. And we went to GameStop, and I just went for the ride, but I didn't buy the fucking game because I'm not a loser, I have quality taste, and if I can give you my top 5, top 10 games, you would probably hit unsubscribe because you don't know what quality is. So that's why we might be considering that, because you guys need to experience quality instead of these loser-ass JRPGs and these loser-ass From Software titles that you guys want to, I beat the big boss. Look at me. I beat Margaret. I beat Margaret in Elden Ring. How so cool. Look at my virtual badge. No, you're a loser. I mean, go lose fucking weight. And you know what? I'll actually applaud if you lose some weight. Why don't you get that badge instead? I mean, these people need Dr. Phil. And unfortunately, Dr. Phil's pretty booked. Because the mental illness has just blossomed and it's gone out of control as of late within just the last few years. I mean, it's gotten really bad. And these losers sit all day on their virtual communities, these virtual spaces. They got to ban that stuff. Someone needs to come in, maybe the next president, and they need to ban these virtual spaces on the internet. You shouldn't be able to hang out all day on the virtual internet. I mean, that's obviously not healthy. I mean, the cavemen would laugh at you. The cavemen, they didn't know how to fucking talk. But motherfucking ass, they'd laugh at you. I mean, the veterans that fought in World War I, on the beach. Motherfucking ass, what are you guys doing? I mean, you guys are losers. I mean, for those that sit on these virtual chat rooms all day and it's like, oh my God, you got to get out of that stage because it's seriously just, and some of these people are like 35, they have families, they're 40 years old, and they're just total fucking losers. And it's like, wow, maybe you should have joined the army. Honestly, you should have joined the army. Because I think some of you guys were lost in life, and you guys should have joined the army. And we knew what we wanted to do. I mean, I said, I'm going to be an entertainer. We're going to be the best in the world at it, and we are. And we don't have the biggest audience, but that's okay. We don't need all these losers in here. I mean, the low IQ anyway, they couldn't support the show. They don't have a job. So, we have a higher quality audience in here. I mean, sometimes they get a little low IQ, but I think they troll on that. And, that's where we stand. But some of you guys should have joined the army. I mean, they get great benefits. And I'm not saying, maybe that's what you should do, but maybe you should do it because, I mean, where else are you going to go? You're going to sit on the internet all day for the next 15 years, and then you're going to look back and regret it and say, wow, I wasted my prime years sitting on the internet because I was mentally ill and I couldn't realize that. I mean, it's a sad situation, and it applies to these games, too. I mean, you guys get stuck into these games, and it's like, could you imagine actually playing these games for fun? When it's literally nothing but work and they don't pay you for it? I mean, that could never be me. I mean, obviously we'll check out Grand Theft Auto 6 online when it comes out and we'll see what that entails, and there could be fun moments in there, but as soon as they want you to do all of these missions and all of these chore busy work activities, we turn that off because I'm not doing that. You got to grind to level up and grind to show off in front of other losers on this virtual play space. And it's kind of cringe, actually. It's just like, yeah, look at my garage in GTA 5 online. I got all these cars, and it's like, bro, you literally wasted like hundreds and hundreds of hours to accumulate all of this, and you don't have anything to show for it. Now, if Rockstar, like, if they set you like a real life kind of prize or something, I mean, I guess you could tout it that way, but they don't do that, and it's so sad. I think there should be a system, and maybe Microsoft did this at one point. I thought they did during the Xbox 360 era. The more achievements you get, they would actually turn that into points, Microsoft points. I think that was the system back in the day, and I thought, well, that makes sense. They're basically kind of paying you to play the game. Obviously, it's not much, but it's better than nothing, and I think, honestly, that was a system that was in place. So we got the Gay what the hell is this guy? The Zay Chronicles coming through with the 2, and he says, World Class doesn't drink Mountain Dew at 38. He is a goat. Well, I'm not 38. Oh, Messi is 38? Messi is 38 and he's still playing soccer? Damn, he old. Messi's 38? Messi soccer player. Damn, he's old. Why is he still playing soccer? Dude, the guy's almost 40. And in that, man, I didn't know you could still be a soccer player at 38. He's got to be the oldest soccer player on the field still. Well, that's inspiring because that means we have a few years still left. We can get in shape because Messi's out there hitting a goal. I think he just scored a goal. I guess that's what you guys are talking about. He hit a goal before GTA 6. And, well, that's kind of inspiring. I mean, he's 38 and we're not even close to that, so that's fantastic. I guess we can get in prime shape soon here. We got a few more years. Messi's still out there on the field pushing it, so that's actually amazing. Huge W. Huge W. I didn't know he was 38. Holy shit, that guy's a boomer. I thought I was a boomer. He's 38, homie. He's still out there in the World Cup. Like, damn, that's actually inspiring, homie. Because, I mean, soccer, that's a cardio sport, and that's a big field, too. That's pure cardio on that soccer stuff. A lot of cardio on that. Well, you guys call it football, but I'm going to call it soccer, okay? And I know you guys like that. So, but there's a lot of cardio in it. And if he's obviously got the stamina, I'll tell you that right now. And Ronaldo, I think he's older too, isn't he? These guys are boomers. David Beckham, that's the only soccer player I knew before these Messi and Ronaldo guys. And he was at one point like the Michael Jordan of FIFA. And, well, he's probably got to be 50 now. That guy's definitely a boomer. And the guy that was the Xbox, Peter Moore, when he pulled up the tattoo for GTA 4, this is actually crazy. He coached Liverpool, the soccer team in Liverpool. That's crazy. He was always fantastic to watch at E3. He had the cool voice, and now they just everything has crumbled. I mean, they just do these pre-recorded broadcasts. And they're just terrible. Look at this right here. It's Trevor yet again. We need someone else to step up to the plate, homie. Come on. We're less than 48 hours away. It's a Kayate Pinche moment. I want all the Grand Theft Auto fans to call in today.
What's up, Michael? The first been a gamer all my life, and I am 49 years old.
Holy shit! That's what. Look, I gotta stand up for this right now. I'm gonna tell you something, Trevor. I've seen The Exorcist 107. Trevor, I've seen The Exorcist 178 times, and it just keeps getting better every time I see it. That's what we're talking about, homie. Trevor is 40 years old, and he's plowing through. I thought I was a boomer, but man, oh man, he's got that experience. He was with the Atari, homie. Trevor is in the building. He is plowing through, and he is plowing through in a way that makes sense. Believe me, it is what we love to see. Huge W right there. Trevor plowing through in a way that makes sense. We love the boomers. They're amazing, and we're a boomer, too. We're getting real close to that. I mean, Messi's 38, so that's cool. I mean, see, being a boomer is cool, and you guys are in your early 20s, and you are losers. I don't know what to tell you. So look at this right here. SpongeBob is in the building. Get the lasers out. Get the lasers out. SpongeBob's in the building.
Covered in frost.
Lord.
Cold must have killed the bees.
Man, oh man. And that's another game, too, that I never played when it came out, because why would I play a game like that? I mean, honestly. And then we went back and played it, and it was, you should see how many people we lost. I'm not trolling, bro. I mean, it was bad. When we played The Witcher 3, I think there was over 400 people in here. For the first Witcher 3 stream, everyone was shilling it. Oh, Michael, you got to play our Witcher 3 game, Because, of course, I'm going to like your favorite game, right? They want to go in with that fantasy. And then when I didn't, fulfill that fantasy, they got really weird with The Witcher 3. They got real hot about it. And they were sending me paragraphs, literal novels. And then they started accusing me of things. You ignored my super chat. I'm never donating to your show again. And that's because they wanted to have an excuse to not say, well, I'm mad because you don't like the game that I like, but, they needed a little bit more of a real reason to stop supporting him. Total losers, and that fan base is mentally unwell. But that's okay because all of that's dead. It's all Unreal Engine now. And The Witcher 4, they showed you fake gameplay of that, and you guys were like, oh, shut up and take my money, CD Projekt Red. You didn't learn anything for Cyberpunk. And, GTA 6, if it does fire on all cylinders, it will be better than The Witcher 4. So that we can certainly tell you. We've got SpongeBob in the building coming through with the 5. We got SpongeBob coming through with the 5. Yeah, The Witcher 3 is a terrible game. I'll play The Witcher 4. And look at this right here. Evil Knievel is coming through.
That Yelix Amandi super chatted $5. Did you hear PS5 base destroying the Steam machine despite it being more expensive? Smiley face
oh my
emoji.
God. Can you imagine being, and I hate to say this, but it's a mental illness. If you're going to buy a Steam machine for that price, it has to be, I mean, I guess if it's your job to cover the latest and greatest tech, like I do kind of, I guess it would make sense, but I don't even really need it because we're not going to get any viewers in here for that. I mean, I'm not saying we won't check it out if there's an opportunity, and I think that they might be sold out. We might get it. That's like what we did with the Xbox Series X. We didn't know if we were going to get a PS5. I needed a next-gen console at the time, especially for Starfield and things like that. So I said, before we knew that Starfield was terrible, and I said, well, I'm going to go ahead and get this because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it again. And with the scalpers and stuff, the Steam machine, might be sold out quick. So if we get an opportunity, we might take it. But I will say, if we weren't covering it, we wouldn't be doing that. Way too expensive, and maybe it's not their fault entirely, but they should have gotten that moving quicker because the prices have skyrocketed, and apparently the base PS5 is more powerful than this machine that costs 2 or 3 times the amount or whatever the number is, and it's just unbelievable. And it's just like, what are we doing here? And it's just like, what does this do that's different than, obviously it's a computer as well, but is it even that good of a computer? I don't know if the answer is yes. So, I mean, it would be cool to check out, but I don't know if it's something that is, it just doesn't make sense. We have PS5, we have Series X, we have a gaming computer. I mean, it's obviously not something that but the whole idea of that system was basically to bring and if you go to the Steam Machine website, I could show you this. Oh, it's woke. That's all I'm going to say. Go to the Steam Machine website, type in Steam Machine on Google, and it'll pop up, I believe, the first link or so. And you click on it, and it shows a video of 2 people sitting on a couch. And it's like, is this the target audience? No, dude, you gotta see this. I don't want to put it up on the screen because, they'll get stupid in here, but if that's their audience, then yeah, there is some mental illness there. Let's just put it that way. I mean, oh my God, the Queen is in the building. It's what we love to see. She's so damn beautiful.
At Molly's
Come on, baby.
978
Look at this
super
right here.
chatted $4.99. Michael is a king. Crown emoji.
Let's get the hearts out for the Queen. She's so amazing. She's so beautiful. She's so lovely. She is the absolute best in the universe. As we continue to get the hearts out, the Queen is coming through. She is plowing through and plowing through in a way that makes sense. As she's rolling out the heart-shaped carpet, the Queen is in the building, and she's coming through in a way that makes sense. Nothing but love, I'll tell you that. She loves and I love, and the Queen is so fantastic. Molly, just an unbelievable person. We love her. She's so fantastic, and she's so beautiful. She's so adorable. And look at this right here. The beautiful big time support continues.
At MC Donald's Pancakes super chatted
Donald Trump's
$5.
coming through. What does that say?
Let's keep this going.
That's what we're talking about. Look at this right here. We got Donald Pancakes coming through. He's coming through as well. I'm going to go ahead and get the lasers out for Donald Pancakes. The Queen just coming through moments ago. She's rolling out that heart-shaped carpet. Not only does it look fantastic, but as we get down and inspect it closer, it smells beautiful as well. And it's utterly fantastic, and it is, believe me, what we love to see. Let's get some hearts in the chat for the Queen. She's so fantastic, and Donald Pancakes coming through as well. It is a celebration. Let's get the American Dew going here. We love Rockstar Games. I mean, they're really putting food on the table. I mean, these guys are slaving away at this game, but really what they're doing is they're creating something that is going to enrich people's lives. And if you guys can't figure that out, then I don't know what to tell you, but holy shit, we do think Rockstar Games. I mean, we got problems with the game, and we got problems with what's going on with this game right now. But, once it eventually comes out, of course, that will probably be a thing of the past, hopefully. But we'll have to see how this one turns out, and we'll have to see what happens this Thursday, which is going to be a massive stream, and we need you guys to lock in on that in a way that makes sense. Huge W's, I'll tell you that right now. Huge W's. And the beautiful big-time support continues. Now, we do have a slideshow here. And what we're going to do is we're going to dissect this right now, and they're going to get hot about it. And we could be potentially opening up the lines, although the viewership in here is not as high today. So I'm not sure if you guys are sharing the broadcast. I told you guys to get that link and get it out there. I mean, this is... right? You know, I mean, that's what it boils down to, right? Okay. They're not locking in. We're less than 48 hours away until pre-orders begin. Rockstar was totally silent today. And that means that something is certainly coming. Usually they talk about Red Dead Online. And they did have a post on the Chinese website or whatever they use, the Bibli or whatever it's called. But they didn't post it on the regular social media. So we're going to have to see what happens here. But obviously they are gearing up for Thursday, June 25th, and hopefully a Trailer 3. And like I said, Trailer 3 is really the answer to a lot of questions, and it's really going to solidify this game. And it's either on track or it's not, and we'll have a further analysis once we get to that point. But and they're not going to be happy about it, because if I see things that don't make sense, I'm gonna bring them up. I've already brought them up. And there's a lot of things that don't make sense with this game, and really the whole timeline of this game doesn't make sense. I mean, it's just been totally random. It's just been shadow drops. It's just like they neglect the game, like they don't want to talk about it until they're absolutely in the position where they have to talk about it. I mean, it's really odd. And this marketing campaign here for this game, and of course it's just now starting to kick off. We can't judge it fully, but just with the way that they're doing this is already kind of chintzy. I mean, it's already kind of ghetto. Because it's just like, what are we doing? Like, why isn't there a countdown on the screen to hype me up for something? I mean, like, why can't we do that? Because some hacker freaking leaked Trailer 1 early? Like, well, that's a thing of the past. I mean, if they can't figure that out, then we got big problems. They should have a countdown on their website and get people hyped up for something. I mean, this marketing team sucks. They're too busy at Starbucks drinking soy lattes and too busy with blue hair and talking about American politics on Twitter. I mean, it's a sad situation. Okay, folks, we are going to come over here, and we have the countdown on the screen. I forgot about that. So right there, we have 41 hours. Can you guys see that? 41 hours. We are less than 48 hours away. Countdown is on the screen for potential pre-orders when they go live 41 hours from now. And look at this right here. Dr. Skeleton is in the building, and it's what we love to see. Pack him in.
Second spinner has just tipped 10 euros through Super
Dr.
Chat.
Skeleton.
Hey ho, Mr. /V/. It has been
He came from V.
I see you are still /V/ personified. Beautiful. Can your PC run the Gothic remake? I would gladly gift it to you on Steam then.
Dr. Skeleton. He must have found us. Someone put us on V. Well, they get mad when I'm on V because they say that I did it. How could I do it? I'm out here streaming, you know. I'm not putting it on V. I'm entertaining my crowd here. But Dr. Skeleton, we do appreciate the offer, and it's very kind and generous. But we've already played Gothic Remake. A few weeks ago, I think we played the Gothic Remake, and you know, well, you can go back and watch that stream, but I don't think we came away being that satisfied. But we would like to check out the original version, because this one felt a little soulless. Now, I haven't played the original, but you know, a game that came out that long ago certainly has a little bit more charm than these soulless remakes. It's Dr. Skeleton in the building. He's plowing through it, coming through in a way that makes sense. The lasers are being deployed yet again. We ain't making it till Thursday. I mean, my God. You guys are not locking in. So we got Dr. Skeleton plowing through. Beautiful big time support. Hit the like button, share the broadcast. I guess they're still putting us on V. Well, I did tell people to share it, but I didn't do it. And, you know, that's on you guys if you guys share it, because they probably ban you. And look at this right here. We got Tekken coming through with the 5.
That's Yelix Amandi super chatted $5. Man, I have been a Rockstar fan for a long time. Hopefully, they get it together and bring something new to gamers, because gaming is dead.
It really is, and Thursday's going to be a big indicator on really where this game is at and what the hype level is at. And, you know, are people going to start lining up at GameStop? Are people going to start lining up at Target? Are people going to start lining up at Best Buy? Well, I would assume that might be the case. Coming up here, probably late tomorrow night, they might start lighting up to Best Buy and Target and GameStop and things like that so they can get their physical pre-orders in, but we have no idea if they're doing that. And look at this right here. McDonald's Pancakes is coming through.
$100 pre-order base price, guaranteed.
He says $100 base pre-order. No, there ain't no way, bro. My jaw will be on the floor. Because if they're going to charge $100 for the base version of this game, it's not going to happen, by the way. But I could see 80. You know, Mario Kart World went with 80, and obviously this game is, you know, it's an $80 game. I mean, I would assume it would be, right? But, bro, if they went for a $100 game, I'm going to tell you something right here, right now, that would absolutely make zero sense because they have nothing to show for. And that's what we're going to talk about here. And obviously this could change in less than 48 hours. The clock's on the screen. The clock is on the screen. We got 41 hours. I don't know if you guys can see that well. If you guys can't see that, we can enlarge it. But we got 41 hours until potential pre-orders go live. We don't know when they're going to go live, but it's going to be presumably very early in the morning to get things going and to get people aware. So that way they can wake up and pre-order this game, or they get off work, they can pre-order this game, and they can have that, you know, getting going on their PlayStation or Xbox or what have you. So I would assume that that's what the game plan would be, and potentially a trailer 3 as well. And Snagbar is in the building. He's coming through with the 2 as well. That's got to be a 2 or 3 time Tony Hawk combo, and he carried the broadcast last night with the walking broadcast, and he's coming through yet again, and he says, like the super chat if you're parasocial. Huh. Well, and we got Buddha coming through with a $1 super chat, and it is what we love to see. Yeah, and if they go $70, oh, the gamers are going to love that. I mean, you're going to see Dreamcast guy dude, the Dreamcast guy video, the yellow text is going to be, we're so back. GTA 6 is a standard $70 game. Oh, they would win the gamers back over. They would win the gamers back over. I'm not trolling. They would win the gamers back over if it were $70 for the base version, which it probably will be, actually, but I could see it maybe being $80, which is only $10 more. I mean, honestly, if this game is going to generate so much memories and so much content for content creators and so much money as well, that you guys shouldn't be concerned about price. I mean, this game is definitely going to be worth whatever they ask. I don't care if it's $200. I mean, if the base game were $200, you know what that would do? It would exclude the incels, and it would exclude the low IQ, and you know, only the high IQ mature people would be able to play it, because that's how that works. But nonetheless, we're going to come over here, folks. I need you to lock in, hit the like button, share the broadcast. We're going to come over here. I'm going to show you the reality of the situation. I know this is going to be a hard pill to swallow. Hello. Okay, we had a little technical issue there, but nonetheless, we are back. Now, since you guys are on V, you can screenshot this. We're not in the frame, and they won't know where it comes from, so you can get that bait going and get them hot over there, because they're losers. They love shilling stuff over there. Because that's why I stopped looking at it, because they love shilling. And I said, that's boring. But nonetheless, here we go. Let's take a look at this and let's break it down. These are the cold hard facts here, it seems, anyway. Another delay, question mark 2027. You guys like this? We put this together today. It's a beautiful slide, and it moves. Look at the background. It moves. I mean, these graphics, I mean, the technology we have today is so fantastic. This is not AI, by the way, zero AI. So don't even start bringing that up. The first point we have, this is homemade, and it's got soul. November 19th release date removed. We're going to focus on that. I'm going to crop this here so we focus on one at a time, because we know this is a hard pill to swallow. November 19th release date removed from all social media, and I can prove this point here today. In fact, we're going to go ahead and do that right now. And I'm going to show you guys what exactly we are talking about. And it's a sad situation, that we can certainly tell you. So here we're actually on the screen. Here we are on the Rockstar Games website, okay? We're going to prove this point because you guys want to argue about it. And I say you're wrong, okay? Now, obviously, things could change in less than 48 hours, and hopefully it does. But this is where it stands right now, and I can't help but be skeptical. I can't help but be a little bit concerned. So this is the Rockstar Games website for GTA 6, okay? And it says pre-order on June 25th. I'm going to come over here. We're going to take a look at it and break it down. Okay. Pre-order on June 25th. PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S. We don't know when the game is coming out. So let's assume that I'm dumb. Let's assume that I'm not in the gaming bubble. Let's assume that I am not in the gaming news bubble. I do not know really what's going on, but I heard from someone at school or work that this game is going to start pre-orders. Okay, I go to the Rockstar Games website. It says pre-order. I click on it. This is what it says. Pre-order on June 25th. When does the game come out? I don't know. Let me scroll down. Let's see if we can get to the bottom of this. So we're going to scroll down. Oh, wow. Look at that beautiful skyline. Yeah. Look at that beautiful skyline, Rockstar Games. And then we continue to scroll down. And it says Vice City, USA. And it's really laggy, too, by the way. I don't know what's going on there. But nonetheless, Vice City, USA, Jason and Lucia have always had the deck stacked against them. But when an easy score goes wrong, they find themselves on the darkest side of the sunniest place in America, in the middle of a criminal conspiracy stretching across the state of Leonardo, forced to rely on each other more than ever if they want to make it out alive. Okay, well, that's what we've learned. Here we go. And oh, wow, trailer 2. Videos, trailer 2. Watch now. Okay, let's watch this, guys. Are you guys ready for this? Come on, homie, are you guys ready for this? I need you guys to lock in.
What you doing up there?
I'm just fixing some leaks.
Seriously, dude, you got some time on your hands. I got some properties with paying tenants.
Oh, that's why you came by?
Just go get me my checks.
See you, Brian. Love you, Jason.
Oh, my. He's getting the six-pack.
I'm here for Lucia Caminos. She's supposed to be getting out.
What's your name?
Jason Duval.
I think you heard before.
You might have.
It's a beta. Why is it so empty?
Hey.
Oh.
Hands above your head. Now.
Yeah, she's in charge. Dude.
The new beginnings.
You make me news, isn't it? Trust me, this place is just the start for us.
Ring the bell! Shots, baby!
The only thing that matters is who you know and what you got.
Gonna do this? We're doing it right.
Yo, D, this full effect? They got your name, address, they got everything.
Us cops, we gotta protect each other.
Like,
You and me, Lou. We got this.
We got it.
say Vice City, baby!
Vice City, baby!
Come to Fields Ammunition today. We got more guns than the law allows.
Hey.
Hey, if you got friends, can you hook me up?
Oh. Oh. May 26th, 2026. Are we serious right now, bro? This is the first thing that you can click on. It's trailer 2, and it's got May 26th, 2026, by the way. I still, if I'm Larry, and I'm not in the gaming bubble, and I don't sit online all day, I have no idea when this game is coming out. In fact, at this point, the game's already out. But that don't make sense because the pre-orders start June 25th. So when does the game come out? Okay, let's scroll down. Media artwork. Huh. That's it. No release date. Where's the release date? Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to the Rockstar Games website. Try to find the release date on this game. And once this loads here, pre-order on June 25th. I have no idea when this is coming out. I have no idea when this is coming out. Here we go. Grand Theft Auto 6 pre-orders begin on June 25th. Wish list now on the PlayStation Store or Microsoft Store. Okay, let's get some more information here in this article. June 18th, 2026, pre-orders for Grand Theft Auto 6 will officially begin on June 25th on digital storefronts and at other select retailers. Add Grand Theft Auto 6 to your wish list today on the PlayStation Store or Microsoft Store to get alerted when pre-orders are live. Check out the official cover art revealed in the video above and also available as a download artwork from Grand Theft Auto 6 website.
Where's the release date? Where is the release date?
At Snacks Bar Super Chatted $5.
They're not understanding.
2025 felt so far away during Trailer 1. Remember the stream
Can you?
Even I was like, that's forever.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can watch our initial reaction to Trailer 1, and we were blown away with it. We thought it was CGI, it's fake, and it probably is at this point. And it's just like, I mean, obviously it's going to be downgraded. And it's just like, bro, when I saw the 2025, I thought, why are you showing this to us? And here we are still in the middle of 2026, and we still don't have a release date now. It's even worse. And you really have to dig in order to find the November 19th. And it's not just the Rockstar Games website. I mean, honestly, you know, if we come over here to the Xbox store. Oh, that's not pulling that up there. Well, I guess it won't work on here, but the point is that it's you have to dig to find November 19th, and even here, pre-order on June 25th. Like, I understand they don't want to potentially confuse people, but that's ridiculous. So that's the first point, is that November 19th, the release date, has been removed from all of the social media. I guess it is still technically there, but you really have to dig, and you have to go to the outdated part of the website, which I honestly can't remember what you have to click on, but you got to click on something and then scroll literally all the way down. And in fact, let's go ahead and do that now, because they're going to start bitching. Well, it's still there. So I think you go only in Leonardo, and then you go to, I guess, explore all. And then I think you scroll all the way down. So once this loads, I'm going to show you how hard it is. Yeah, see, this is the old website, right? With the old color. And, yeah, this is the old website. And, boy, oh, boy, is this choppy as hell. I don't know what's going on. But you literally have to scroll all the way down to find the release date. Look how far we're going down. Oh, my God, it's a freaking book. Look how far I had to go down. Coming November 19th, 2026, by the way. Mind you, this is the old section. That's all last year. This is nothing new. And, wow. That is a huge red flag here, in my opinion. That makes absolutely no sense at all. But they'll defend that and say that, you know, you're just nitpicking and you got to wait until Thursday. Okay, well, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Well, look at this right here. They have nothing new to show in over 400 days. In fact, the only thing that's new is this right here and the cover art, okay? And, you know, this, they said you can't judge this, right? That's what they told me. They said, oh, this is just a web page video, right? You know, you're not supposed to look at this and analyze it. It's in low resolution, low bit rate, blah, 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 right? So this doesn't count according to the GTA 6 fans, right? So with that said, it's been over 400 days since we've last seen this game, and they want us to pre-order it on Thursday. Now, of course, you know, they could smash this and they could give us a lot of new stuff on Thursday, maybe a bunch of new screenshots, maybe a trailer 3, and obviously that would make sense, right? They want us to put money down on the game. We can't do that just yet, but in less than 48 hours, we'll be able to buy Grand Theft Auto 6. And in my opinion, what they're going to need is more than a cover art, more than a jingle, and they're going to have to show us a little bit more meat on that bone if they want us to buy the freaking T-bone. I mean, it's as simple as that. So, but this is where it stands right now. Nothing new to show for in over 400 days, and that still holds true outside of the cover art and, you know, little things here and there. Of course, that could change. Now, again, another problem that we have is it's unfinished looking, the floating light, the no Ferris wheel reflection, etc., and we actually have that up right behind us. And if we try and zoom in here, you know, right there, The Ferris wheel, no reflection. You can see that as clear as day. We're not even zooming in that bigly. And the whole thing is really just not that fantastic. I mean, the skyline is cool, but they they should have had known that people were going to analyze every single pixel of this, and I guess they're just kind of stupid. But with that said, this is really disappointing. I mean, it's not really looking too hot. These docks are completely, totally empty. There's no one up here, and there's no one over there. And then you got these JPEG, these fake 3D interiors over here, and then you don't have them over here, or if they are there, they look like trash. And this is a $1 billion game. It's not an indie game. It's been in development for at least 4, 5, 6 years, and we have very little to show for here. So that looks unfinished, and it needs more time in the oven. Now, granted, the game doesn't come out Thursday, but with that said, they don't have too much more time left. And Trailer 3 rumored to drop in August. That's what we last heard. Now, of course, that could change, but Tom Henderson, he was thinking that Trailer 3 was going to drop closer to August. And in my opinion, this is the key telling factor on really what's going on here with this game. Because the fact that November 19th has been removed from all of the social media makes absolutely no sense. And I need that back after Thursday. So in the coming days after Thursday, we need that back, because if they can't reassure that release date, that's a big problem. And they're going to excuse it because that's what they love doing. They love moving the goalposts in here. Well, it's still coming, Michael. Why would they have us pre-order the game if it's not releasing November 19th? Ever heard of Cyberpunk? Yeah, I guess not. So that is where we stand on this. And again, Trailer 3 rumored to drop in August. And that was what Tom Henderson was thinking, and maybe that still holds true. We obviously don't know until we get to Thursday, less than 48 hours. And, hopefully they have a Trailer 3. But I said Trailer 3 is the key. Trailer 3 is the keys to the kingdom. If they don't have Trailer 3, and if they even do have Trailer 3 and it says pre-order now at the end and there's no release date following that text, we got a big problem. In my opinion, the game will be delayed into 2027. So Trailer 3 is going to answer a lot of questions here, and it can put a lot of doubt, a lot of the doubt that I have and a lot of the skepticism that I have to bed this Thursday in less than 40 hours, and that's what we want. We want a hype trailer. We want a great trailer, and I'm not going to nitpick it. Of course, once we play through it a few times, we'll start zooming in and starting to discover things. But ultimately, we're not going to come in here and I didn't even notice. To be fair, I didn't even notice the Ferris wheel reflection, and I didn't think anything of it really. It's just like, okay, whatever. I mean, honestly, it's not the end of the world, but at the same time, it is, because I went back to the PlayStation 3 version of Grand Theft Auto 5. I literally booted up the PlayStation 3, and this video should have over 1 million views. It should go mega viral because that's inexcusable. I went to the PlayStation 3 version of Grand Theft Auto 5. Now, granted, I don't think we were at the same distance, but nonetheless, the reflection was there. And it's just like, bro, that's inexcusable. That's unbelievable. Look at this right here. We are coming through. Let's get it back over here.
MC Donald's Pancakes super chatted $5. To 6 has to be double the detail of Red Dead 2. We need to be able to enter every single door in the game BTW.
Well, that's not going to happen. And, honestly, I'm not... Oh, they're biting. We got McDonald's pancakes coming through in a way that makes sense. We're not actually... I'm going to tell you something right... Oh, I'm going to actually have to boot up Mafia 3 here in a minute. I think tonight we're going to boot up Mafia 3, and we're going to see... we're going to make a point on that, too, and they're going to get hot about it. But nonetheless, I don't need all of the interiors to be enterable unless they have a point, right? Like, if I go into an interior, I want something to do inside. I don't, Like, there has to be something cool to do inside, and if they don't have that, then it's going to be boring, I don't need to go into buildings if there's nothing to do in the buildings. Like, that doesn't seal the immersion for me. I'd rather have less interiors, but more meaningful things to do inside of the interiors that they have. So if they only have 70 interiors, if they only have 170 interiors or 200 interiors or 300 interiors in the entire game, that's fine with me. As long as there's something to do within in those interiors, that's a better thing, because I hate that in games where you can go into these buildings and there's nothing to do, and it's just like a movie set, and it's all fake, and it just doesn't make sense. So that's what I'm hoping for here, is that, wow, we can go into this building and we can actually do a little bit of, we can do something inside of the building. So that's where I stand on the interiors, and that might be an unpopular take. I want less interiors, but more meaningful interiors. So less interiors, but more meaningful interiors. Now, if they're going to have less interiors, but you can't do anything in them, then that's a thumbs down, right? It's as simple as that. That's a thumbs down. That's a cloud over the head. Okay? I'm telling you, that's a cloud over the head. Man, those graphics are good. We got better graphics than GTA 6. Did you guys see that? Holy shit, that was beautiful. So we want, that's what we want. That's what we're looking for in GTA 6 with these interiors. But this is not looking fantastic, and I told you guys this is the reality of the situation, folks. Could there be another delay? I think Trailer 3 answers a lot of questions, and I don't think you guys are ready for that conversation, but maybe this Thursday we'll have a definitely better idea and a better understanding of what to expect as we get closer to November 19th, although that release date has been completely wiped off of the face of the Rockstar Games website and all of their social media. You really have to dig, and I know some people are going to bring up an email that they got and stuff like that, but until I see it on their website, I just don't have too much confidence in that date anymore because they removed it. And I understand that they want to push June 25th, and they don't want to confuse people. I get that, but if they don't have it back up on there after the pre-order date, and if Trailer 3 does come out and Trailer 3 doesn't say November 19th, that is a massive red flag. So we're going to be looking for that as well, and it's going to be very exciting. So they have nothing new to show for it over 400 days outside of the cover art and a jingle and this GIF video that you're not supposed to look at and analyze, I guess, because it's low quality. And what they do have is they have unfinished looking content in the game. You know, the Ferris wheel reflection's not there, and that is inexcusable because, again, I went back to the PlayStation 3 version of Grand Theft Auto 5, and they had the reflection on the Ferris wheel in the water in the pier. And it's unbelievable. The floating light and other things that just didn't really make sense. It's a $1 billion game, guys. It's not an indie game. They've had plenty of time to get this thing going. And Trailer 3 rumored to drop in August. At least it was a few months ago or a month ago. And, man, if they don't have Trailer 3 on Thursday, it's a total disaster. It's going to be delayed. And I have a feeling that they might just throw screenshots out or something. I mean, you know, update the website, give us screenshots and say there's going to be a Trailer 3 later on this year. Later this summer. I mean, could you imagine if they did that? They got to have video content. They got to have something. We got to get a new look at this game. And other than this, because this is not, you know, it looks cool, but that doesn't do much for me. I mean, that's not going to excite people. Your buddies at work are not talking about this single little 8-second video, right? They'll talk about a Trailer 3, and I think that's what they need, but boy, oh boy, are they biting out here. That we can certainly tell you. We need you to lock in, hit the like button, share the broadcast. We are 40 hours away, folks, 40 hours away until potentially pre-orders drop. We don't know exactly when they're dropping, but presumably it is going to be at the start. And we're going to have to cover it in a way that makes sense. That we can certainly tell you. Guys, we need this chat moving in here. The teaser was 30 frames per second. Well, that's another thing, too. And the Internet's going to turn on this game. I said there's two factors here. The 30 frames per second, it's probably going to be 30 frames per second. I mean, maybe on the PlayStation 5 Pro, you can expect a few more frames, maybe up to 48 frames a second or something like that. But, I would go in expecting 30 frames, and that's fine with me if they really have something, incredible here and they've really locked in. I don't need 60 frames. I want something that's a little bit more immersive and something that's a little bit more in-depth, and I'll take the 30 frames. I know some of you guys can't do that, but that's okay. However, with that said, if the game is $80 plus for the base version of the game and it's 30 frames, the Internet is going to turn on this game. So they're going to start joining this channel because they're going to turn on this game and they're going to sit there and they're going to go, oh my God, $80 for 30 frames per second. This is $1 billion game. So, it's funny how they get mad at me and they say, oh, World Class, you're so negative. You hate this game. Your bait is terrible. Your grift, your whatever. But they're going to be doing the same thing if that is indeed the case. If they charge $80 for the base game and it's at 30 frames per second, the Internet will be turning on this game in less than 40 hours. So this is why this is big, because we don't know what's going on exactly with the pre-orders. We don't know what the frame rate is. We don't know if we're getting Trailer 3. Hell, we don't know anything other than June 25th is when the pre-orders begin. That's basically all we know. In fact, if you call the store right now, I don't even think they have an idea what the hell's going on. So everyone's left in the dark. It's a big mystery, and I guess that does build hype and anticipation, but the normies aren't aware. Your buddies at work or school aren't probably aware. They don't really care until there's a trailer and until people start talking about it. And I don't even think Trailer 3 will hit 100 million views. I think it'll stagnate, maybe 80 million views in 48 hours if they do put out a Trailer 3. But hopefully I'm wrong on that. We need the hype to come back for this one, and we need the energy to come back for this one. In Rockstar Games, you would think that they would be reminding people that pre-orders go live on the 25th, but they've They've gone silent again for nearly a week, and it's like, what are we doing? Like I understand, and I think it's an ego thing. I think they think that their shit smells amazing, and it's like, well, maybe it once did, but it doesn't. Maybe it is now, and I think they're riding on the fact that they're believing their own farts a little too much. I think they need to push it harder because the problem is with this game is that these AI videos are doing better numbers than the actual content for this game. You can see Lucia go shopping in the mall. It's all AI slop, but this thing's getting over like 6K views. 6-figure views rather, and it's just like, bro, people are engaging with this AI slot because it's like, wow, what if the game looked like that? What if you could do that in the game? Wouldn't that be amazing? And then when they play the game November 19th, if it does release November 19th, they're going to be disappointed. That's why Rockstar has to come out of the woodwork, and they got to come out of the woodwork and come out of that cave in 40 hours to say, no, look, this is what the game looks like. This is what we're shipping November 19th, and we are locking in, and you can pre-order it today, and that's what needs to happen. And hopefully what they show is much better than Trailer 2. Trailer 2 was a little bit too slow for me. I think Trailer 1 was better. I think it was way more hype. It was our first look at the game, of course, and it was a little bit more ambitious in terms of scope, it seemed. And I need that back for Trailer 3. I need this one to be the be-all, end-all of trailers, because at this point, I mean, once you're able to pre-order the game, do we really need to see any more from the game? I honestly think that I'm okay with them going quiet again for another 60 days. Or more than that. I mean, honestly, if in 40 hours on June 25th, pre-orders go live, and you get potentially Trailer 3 if it drops, then we don't know, and maybe some screenshots as well. I mean, what honestly more do we need? I honestly am content because at that point it won't matter. I mean, we've already paid for the game. The only thing the PlayStation and Xbox is going to do is, once we get closer to the thing, it'll start downloading the game. I mean, unless it gets delayed. So we don't, in my opinion, I think they will be going silent again after June 25th here. I think there will be a big gap of silence again, and that's going to start speculation of delay. Because, why is Rockstar so quiet? I pre-ordered this game, and I can't. I mean, unless they do a series, maybe they do one video a month, and they showcase all of the new features, and they showcase, maybe this month they'll showcase Jason Duval, and they'll show his gameplay or something, and in that Rockstar way, of course. It's not going to be raw gameplay, and then maybe the next month they'll have a Lucia Caminos video, and they could showcase her, and they could showcase what she's all about. And they could do it in the Rockstar way where they show like 2 seconds of gameplay and they cut back to cutscene and then the narrator. And maybe that's what they could do as we get started here and the pre-orders are starting to lock in. But I don't know if we need to see that much of the game because honestly, it might start getting disappointing. I mean, and we don't know what the final look of the game is going to be. And that's why Trailer 3 and these new screenshots that maybe drop on Thursday will be very helpful if they have anything. Imagine if they have nothing to show for. Imagine if it is really just pre-orders and there's no trailer and I mean, then the game's delayed. I mean, it's obviously delayed at that point. If they have nothing new to show for it, it's a sad situation. That we can certainly tell you. Yakuza Gaming was timed out. Why are we timing these guys out? Why are we timing these guys out? You losers would pay $1. Why are we timing these guys out? Why are we timing these guys out? Why are these guys getting all timed out? I'm trying not to look at it, but now it's in the channel activity. Joined 1 year ago. Oh Lord. Okay, maybe that guy. But Yakuza Gaming has supported the show before. I don't know why we're timing Yakuza Gaming out. Unless he's saying nasty stuff in the chat or something. You guys are arguing. I don't know. Maybe you guys got to know who to time out. There's a certain. I'm not going to get into it live on the air. I'm going to have a meeting with the mods privately, and I'm going to tell you who to time out because I got a list of people. And all they do is make new accounts under the guise of, I'm a new fan and I came in here and I was, no. You know what I mean? Like, nobody comes in here and starts talking about bans and mods unless that's what you want to do. And we're just going to have to get, I can't imagine when the game comes out. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start call-ins here. We're going to try a new system. They're biting out here. We need you to lock in, hit the like button, share the broadcast here. Let's take a look at the support and see if it's pretty low. Lower than yesterday and lower than the walking stream. So, geez, I mean, you guys got to hit the like button, share the broadcast, and pack them in. Let's go. We're less than 40 hours away. We're going to go ahead and start taking calls here. I don't know if this will work, but we will give it a shot. How do we do that? Okay. Allow. Now, I'm going to hit allow on this. Let's see if it messes with the microphone. Oh, my God. What the fuck is this? It broke the microphone again. This is trash. What is this music? It's a virus. What is this? What is that music? My audio system is broke. What is that? Hello? Well, this is not working either. What if, hold on. We're gonna try and fix it. We got a problem. Hello? No, that doesn't fix it. Oh, man. I don't know why it's... I understand you guys can't hear me. This is why we don't like doing calls. Okay, well, we're certainly not doing it that way. We're certainly not doing it that way because I don't even use that. So I was going to try a new thing, but it does the exact same thing as this. I'm going to try and fix this. Should be fixed now, or at least a little bit better. I think it's still broken. See, this is why we have to do it on Windows. It's just a lot easier on Windows. It does something with the audio in here, and it jacks it all up, and then you got to basically unplug stuff, and it's not even funny. Hello. Yeah, see, it's the audio's broken now. Now I got to unplug the whole damn thing. The only way we can do it is if I switch over to this microphone. We could probably do it. Let me see. We're going to have to get creative here. We got a problem here. Hello, there we go. So we got two audio sources going. I think maybe we can do it. Let's try it again. That's how we're going to have to do it because it likes to get stupid. And I don't know. I'm going to try it again. We're going to try it one more time. I don't even know how to get the link to do it. Someone's coming through. Look at that right there. Timmy's coming through. Okay, here we go. Everyone, start now. Allow access. Now let's see if it breaks this microphone. Hello? Oh my God, it broke it. It broke it again. We're done with that. It just broke it. It broke it again. Hello? Now it fixed it. I don't understand. I don't understand, and we're just going to have to not do that because it's annoying, and I got to keep messing around with the audio 24/7. It takes it down like so low you can't even hear. I don't know what's going on here. What's going on? What is this guy doing? Well, we're not going to take calls. We're going to keep it on track here. We're not going to take calls because we can't. The call-in section on this is not easy to do. There's too many audio issues, and you guys start bitching about. Even if I tell you, like, hey guys, the audio is going to get bad, you still bitch. So I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. So we're going to sit here and we're going to discuss the game just like we were. Because I don't need to hear from these people anyway. I mean, they can barely form sentences. I don't, my analysis is the only analysis that matters. Replug your mic in. No, it's fixed. It's fixed. They're definitely biting out here, I'll tell you that. They're definitely biting out here. It's a sad situation. We only got one mod in here. I can't imagine what this show is going to be like on Thursday where there's 1,000 people in here. I guarantee there's going to be no members and mods in here. I guarantee it. It's going to be a slew of great usernames. And I guess that's okay. They're not locking in, and they just can't handle it. The dude needs to call back in. I can't figure it out. We would have to have a different system. We would have to have a different setup because I can't figure it out. It just completely destroys the audio, and I don't know how to fix that. So there's really not too much that we can do there. If YouTube had a built-in thing, we could maybe try it, but I shall try to be here. Well, if you're here, you're here. If you're not, you're not. I mean, I'm not going to, you guys are kind of falling off a little bit. I'm not going to say who, but some of you guys compared to last summer, you guys were locked in, and now that the show's a little bit bigger now, there's more viewers in here. You guys can't handle it, it seems. I don't know what to tell you. It's a sad situation. Well, we're going to be live. We're going to be live for a special broadcast on Thursday because we have to be live when they pull the curtain back, and that means that it's going to be probably at a special start time. So you either make it or you don't. I don't know what to tell you guys. I mean, I'm not worried about it. I mean, if you get the notification and you see that we're live and you're able to watch, then that's fantastic. If you can't, I guess you can watch a rerun. But we're gonna try and be live once they pull the curtain back. We're not going to try and go live after the fact because that's just, we want to be live for the live reaction of trailer 3 potentially and the live reaction of the pre-orders and really what this is all going to entail. It's going to be a massive day, and you guys can't figure it out because you guys are too busy playing these JRPGs, too busy playing these From Software titles, too busy playing all this crap. And it just really can never be me. And that's the wavelength that you guys aren't on. World Class is on the GTA 6 wavelength. World Class is on the biggest entity in all of video. And you guys are over here playing this freaking Final Fantasy 5000 crap on PlayStation 1. Like, I couldn't care less. That's why we don't resonate with our perspectives in here, because you guys play trash games that are garbage. I mean, really, honestly, it could never be me, but it could be you. You guys like these Japanese games, and it's just like, I want to see a game that pushes the medium forward. And really, this is our only shot at this point. I mean, maybe the Kojima game, the scary game on the Kojima game that's coming out probably in a couple of years from now, that might be cool. But okay, we got Snack Bar coming through yet again. Look at this right here. It's simple. World Class goes live and we lock in. I mean, it really should be that simple. I'm going live on Rockstar's time, so if you guys are going to get mad about that, well, that's what Rockstar's doing. So we're following Rockstar Games. And we're trying to align it up with what they might be potentially doing on Thursday, with the pre-orders being unveiled and things like that. Yeah, look at this right here. We got Jungle Mike in the building from Canada. He's coming through and he says, do you think GTA 6 should be a AAA game that finally bursts the gaming industry bubble and gets gamers to wake up and smell the coffee? Well, I think this is an alt. Let's take a look here. Channel Activity joined 8 months ago. That's an alt. You changed your region to Canada. You're not from Canada. I mean, come on. I'm not stupid. I mean, it's unbelievable. I already knew that was an alt just from reading it. I mean, you guys really got to get better bait. You're not from Canada. Name one town in Canada. Name one city in Canada. You can't. It's unbelievable. It's a sad situation, that we could tell you. Do you think Trailer 3 will have gameplay with HUD? No. There probably will be a gameplay trailer closer to November 19th, but not right now. Guys, we're too early. I mean, we're 6 months out. Although they have nothing to show for right now, which is very odd. And Rockstar was quiet today. We thought we were going to get a Red Dead Redemption 2 post, and they didn't put that out. So GTA 6 is becoming the next fantasy at this point. Well, that's okay. You guys can play your Final Fantasy games. You guys can play. I mean, you guys are obviously not interested in this game, and you're going to be left behind in here. That's if you can't make the effort to come in here and because there's going to be a lot more people in here on Thursday. I'll tell you that right now. I mean, they're waiting until the last minute to come in here because that's what they do. It's the normies. They wait until the last minute until there's actual news, because they can't speculate on it. They can't discuss it because that's what they do day in and day out. They sit in these virtual spaces online and, they exhaust their fingers on that keyboard and they get these keyboard fingers, and that's all they do with their life. So they've already exhausted all of their conversations. So they come in here and they're already tired. And I said, well, I don't care. I don't do that. So it's a sad situation, but there's not much we can say. Oh, Lord. I bet Rockstar will post pre-orders open now, and that is it on Thursday, nothing else. Well, then the game's delayed, and I'm going to go harder in. I actually hope that that's the case because we're going to continue to ruffle feathers, and they're not going to like that one bit. That we can certainly tell you. Because if they don't have a trailer 3, if they don't have a pre-order now trailer, or if they don't even announce a trailer that's coming soon, I mean, we got a big problem. And the game will definitely be delayed, in my opinion. I mean, if they're gonna, that's what I said. I said this Thursday is a big moment. It's gonna either solidify the November 19th release date, or we're gonna have more to say about this, and it might not be the best. The fact that the November 19th release date has been put back on the back burner is really weird. I think that's a weird decision. And you guys know that I'm right, but you can't agree because, you know, that hurts your ego, and your friends online don't agree. So, you know, you can't listen to little old Mockle, can you? Unreal. I mean, it's a sad situation, that we can certainly tell you. What do you think about why do you think they haven't posted the Red Dead Online tweet? Because they probably do want to focus on Thursday, and I think that's a little bit of a distraction. I mean, no one really cares about Red Dead Online in 2026, and, you know, I'm not saying that they won't post it, but they obviously haven't yet, and I think at this point this week you want to focus on Thursday. You want to go all in on Thursday, June 25th. I think it's as simple as that. They have one posted a Red Dead tweet. I just thought that they didn't post it. Get your facts straight before you guys run your mouth in here. I'm not going to go to the Rockstar Games Twitter and look, because there's nothing to see. I don't need to see Red Dead Online. I need to see GTA 6, and we're getting that in less than 40 hours. You guys need to start locking in and hitting the like button. I went through the points today. You guys had nothing to say. It's disrespectful. If we could take calls, we would, but the audio system is so annoying. And then the calls are so loud. The calls are like so loud that you can't even hear yourself talk. And then these callers talk over you, which is so disrespectful. It's like, you're on my show, bro. Like, dude, if I called into someone's show, like, I'm going to be respectful because they gave me that opportunity to call in on the show. But this is the perspective difference in here. I mean, these guys are in their early 20s, mid-20s, and they just don't have their brain figured out. I mean, they just don't. They were raised wrong. Their schooling system was obviously not great. And they just, they come in here with such a, they puff out their chest and like, it's just, this is why they're unemployable. It's why they're unemployable. I mean, you could tell when they call in. They don't respect it. They don't respect, you know, they don't say, "What? Thank you for taking my call." And when I talk, they got to butt in, and it's just like, I don't need to hear from these losers. I don't know who they are anyway. Jesus Lord. No respect. This generation is just lost. It's lost. If I called into someone's show and they had 300 viewers, I would be grateful for that opportunity. But these people in here just, ugh. Well, I think it's going to be a short and sweet show here today, unless you guys can show me that you want to continue. If not, we'll keep it short and sweet here today, and I guess we'll come back when we come back. And, of course, we'll be live for June 25th, the big show, June 25th. Yeah, and we'll see the pre-orders unveil, and we'll see potentially trailer 3 or whatever Rockstar's going to be pulling the curtain back. Let's take a look here. They call in and talk about life-size statues, and it's like, what? That's why they're not gamers. Like, they're more obsessed with the idea of this game and the characters and stuff more than the actual game itself. And it's like, bro, I don't understand. Okay, we got Razzle Dazzle coming through with the NGN 900. Holy cow, that's probably 1 cent. Amazing. He says, typo mate. Delay incoming. We're going to have a better idea on Thursday, and if I'm right, I want to see these people come back up in here and apologize because they're being rude and they're being toxic, especially on Twitter. They're getting real nasty. They think I get paid on Twitter. I don't get paid on Twitter. I don't have. You got to have 500 premium followers. I don't have 500 premium followers. So they're so stupid. They think I'm making money on Twitter. If we were making money on Twitter, we'd be 24/7 on Twitter like all these other losers. There's a lot of shill accounts from South Asia, and that's all they do is sit on Twitter all day and make these meaningless posts about these old games that came out 20 years ago, and it's just like, oh, look how cool this is, so detailed and all this crap, and then it just goes, it's just really cringe. They have no life. But hopefully it pays well, I mean. Because that's not content. That's just putting out slop for engagement bait. You're not making meaningful content. Look at Crocat. Crocat's not putting out content just to please the algorithm or please the normies. I mean, he's putting out something and he's making a damn point, and you're going to watch. It's as simple as that. That's why he didn't cover Starfield. That's why he didn't cover Redfall. It's all in the video. You got to watch that Resident Evil 4 video again because you didn't listen. I mean, you literally didn't listen. It went in one ear and out the other. You needed some noise for that day to get a distraction, and then you went in the comment. You wanted to vote. Yeah, we know how you guys are. And you didn't listen to the video. I mean, it just went in one ear and out the other, and that video should have over 1 million views, but it doesn't, I don't think, because you guys can't handle it. So. Do you think they will announce trailer 3 tomorrow or Thursday? No. At this rate, no. No, they're going in with complete silence here. I mean, I could be wrong, but no, nothing's gonna nothing happened today, and I don't think anything would happen on a Wednesday. But we're gonna have to wait until Thursday to see the real drop and to see what's going on. And is the PlayStation Store gonna crash? We have a lot of new analysis coming. Okay, believe me, because once I start looking at what's going on, if the PlayStation Store doesn't crash, the game is not as hyped up as they want to make it out. Because honestly, if the PlayStation Store is not slow, or if it doesn't crash when they say, "Hey guys, pre-order now on PlayStation Store," if I click on the PlayStation Store link and it loads immediately, then we got a problem. No one cares about this game. So I expect there to be problems with pre-orders on that day on June 25th because everyone's rushing to pre-order the game, and the servers are going to be overloaded, and they're not ready for that. And it's going to be crazy. Look at this right here. Look at this! Look at this right here! I'm getting sick and tired of it.
Harry Holmes is in the building and he's plowing through.
Just tipped £10 through Super Chat. Is it getting frustrating now from Rockstar with the lack of urgency that the marketing is very lackluster and the artwork doesn't even look that good?
Well, we're living in AI era, and this is all new for Rockstar. When Red Dead 2 came out, they didn't have any AI back then. You couldn't generate an image. You couldn't generate text. You couldn't do any of that stuff, and people just forgot about that. This AI stuff's all new. It's like it came out like 3 years ago, I believe, 3 or 4 years ago. Before, now it's totally different than what it was back then. So it's just like, and it's going to continue to evolve and get better. So now all of these game publishers are. You can't compete with that. I mean, you just literally can't compete with that. And now all of this AI stuff is going to be, and it happened for that college football game too. The college football game, they retweeted the AI thing where you can walk around the campus and stuff as a college football player, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is going to be in the game," and it's like, "Oh wait, no, it's not." And it's like what we're seeing, and I hate to bring this into the AI space again because they get hot about it. But we're seeing the manual labor be insufficient. That's what we're seeing. They're too slow. They're too slow. It shouldn't be taking 8 years to put out a game. And now that's even more of a problem than ever before because the AI can come in and, in 8 years from now, the AI will be able to make full AAA titles that are actually really good. I mean, well, and that's what everyone's going to be shifting to in 8 years from now. I mean, everyone's going to be developing with AI. And nothing but AI. You're not seeing manual labor anymore, and that's what I said. This game is probably the last of its kind for a massive AAA title. That obviously because GTA 7 is going to be all AI, whether they want it or not. There's going to be AI with some aspects of the development, obviously. So, yeah, it's just they got to get the ball rolling here, and if they don't roll it fast enough and hard enough on Thursday, I'm going to raise the eyebrow and say, wait a minute, this solidifies my theory here on another potential delay coming. Because if November 19th doesn't pop up in the new trailer, if they have a new trailer and it launches on Thursday, we got a problem. If the PlayStation Store isn't slow or doesn't crash, and the Xbox Live Marketplace isn't slow or doesn't crash, then I guess no one cares about the game, we got a problem. It's just things like that. It's just not going to make sense. And if Rockstar truly has nothing to show for, then we got a big problem as well because it's like they really want us to pre-order based on the cover art alone. Like, oh, here's the game, guys. We don't have anything new to show you, but you can pre-order the game and you can feel satisfied. And it's like, bro, that's insane. So I would have at least I would at least expect some new screenshots. I mean, at least some new screenshots. I think they have to put out new screenshots because that would make sense. They can't go in without screenshots because that wouldn't make any sense, but I don't know. It's Rockstar Games, and they haven't been making sense with this whole game since 2023. None of it's really made sense. I mean, the whole game leaked. Well, not the whole game, but a lot of the game leaked in 2022, I believe, and I remember that when it leaked, and it was a conversation for about 1 or 2 days, and then everyone moved on. And the game is still not out, by the way. I mean, the gameplay footage. Maybe it was 2020. Maybe it was early 2023. I can't remember. 2022 or 2023. The gameplay leaked for this game, the alpha footage. And everyone looked at it and they said, "Oh, that's just GTA 5 2.0. That's just a modded version of GTA 5." There's a ton of gameplay on this game, and I saw things that were revolutionary. I mean, I really did. I saw things, and I don't know if any of that's going to be in the game. But if that's what they're trying to develop, then obviously it makes sense why this is the way it is. But we have no idea if any of that's making it into the game. I saw footage where you can go prone in the game, and it's like, wow, that's going to add a lot to the gameplay, and you can maybe hide under cars and stuff like that, and it's like, that's a whole new element right there. There's another clip where Jason's in the passenger seat, and he's got 360 kind of gameplay, and it's like, wow, that's amazing as well. We've never seen that before. There's also another clip of the car customization, and we're talking like super in-depth car customization, and I'm like, there's just absolutely no, like, you can change the seat. You can change like the angle of the seat, and it's like, there's no way. And it's like, if that really is the case, then yes, they will be firing on all cylinders, and yes, the game is worth $100. But all of it just works. Look at this right here. Dominic is in the building. Dominic is plowing
through Super Chat. I personally wouldn't mind if GTA 6 would be delayed. I know it's going to be the biggest video game in the world and we'll definitely play it and have a good time, but in the end it's going to be another video game.
Well, not for me. I mean, these games don't come out every year. The last time we got a Rockstar Games game was obviously in 2019, and that's been 7 years. And it's like, bro, these are special games to me. They're not just flavor of the week, flavor of the month. It's not just another video game to me. It really isn't. And that's what I said. I said, I don't maybe want to taint that experience because it's almost a ritual. When Rockstar Games is ready to deliver, we're ready to light the candles and get the beef jerky ready and the Mountain Dew. I mean, I'm sorry, but we're going to be in the gamer mode, We're going to be in that basement with the lights down, with the OLED television, and we're going into Vice City for the very first time. And oh my God, it's going to hit different. The dopamine of seeing this on the screen, of being able to play as Jason or Lucia and walking around Vice City and seeing that immersion level and just seeing what's going on here is going to be an amazing feeling, and you guys better cherish it because you ain't getting GTA 7 anytime soon. I mean, it's as simple as that. Look at this right here. Dominic in the building, and he's plowing through hard and strong, and in a way that makes sense, is continuing to keep it afloat here. And so I disagree in that sense. I think that this is a game that is way more special than any other game, even if it flops. I mean, it's still big. I mean, it's Grand Theft Auto, it's Rockstar Games. They don't put out games every year or every other year like they used to at one point. I mean, there used to be a couple of years, 2 or 3 or 4 years before there would be a next one, but now it's like an 8-year, 10-year gap, and it's like, well, this is a once-in-a-lifetime. I mean, this game is a once-in-a-lifetime experience later this year, so it's an amazing thing that we can all experience it together here on November 19th. Of course, assuming that that's when the game comes out. In fact, I think they should just push it up. They should push it up to October of 2026, and that would be amazing. We don't need to wait until November. Look at this right here. The snack bar is in the building yet again. What a legend. This guy is 10K, Andy. Oh, my God.
The footage of Jason prone was never real. It was never in the game. It was literally an animation playing where he's on the ground.
Really?
He's moving boxes out of the way. That's not dynamic prone, it's fake.
What you mean? I thought that was cool. Yeah, he's moving boxes around. There's another one, too. I think there was, and there's another one where you can actually get on the train. They show him going onto the elevated train in Florida, whatever they call it, and he was able to go in seamlessly in and out. And that was years ago. I mean, that footage was years ago. I think the latest footage was, from 2022 or 2020, whatever. And it's like the game is obviously much different now, whether they cut some of that stuff out. We have absolutely no idea. A lot of this crap on the internet is just totally fake. They act like they know for clout, and they don't. That's the problem. And everyone believes it because they want something to chew on while they wait because they're impatient. That's really the reality of this game and the coverage of this game. I mean, this is it. This is it. June 25th, guys. I need you to lock in. We're less than 40 hours away. I need you guys to start locking in in a way that makes sense. I think going prone could add a lot. I mean, because this is going to be a different game. This is going to be I can go to the AI right now and say, hey, let's make a fake web page for GTA 6, and I'm gonna predict what Rockstar is going to tell you about this game, because I think it is going to be a different game. I think it's going to be a different game. I think it's going to piss some people off, and I think there's going to be more weight to what you do in this game, if that makes any sense. There's going to be more weight to what you do. It's going to be harder to accomplish things in this game, and that might frustrate people. Well, obviously, I don't know that, but that's my prediction. I think it's going to be harder to get into cars and get out of cars. There's going to be potentially a gas mechanic. That way, if you're, and I'm not asking for a full-blown simulation, but obviously Red Dead 2 elements where you have to feed the horse, you have to clean the revolver, things like that. Obviously you guys most of you guys didn't mind that. So I think they're gonna bring some of that stuff over into GTA 6 in a way that makes sense. And they have to know that this game, once this game comes out, it's going to be put under a microscope by millions of people. And that's why they should probably delay it again, because if something isn't right and the video goes viral, people are going to be like, wow, that's trash. Like, they couldn't even think of that. And we don't need another Cyberpunk situation. Obviously nothing will compare to that, but if this game just can't have the basics right, if they can't get those fine details down like they usually have a knack for, then I think we're in big trouble here with this game. But Rockstar India is oh man, I don't know. We saw what happened with Starfield. They outsourced Starfield, and I think they outsourced it to India too or something. And it's just like, what is going on here? Cheap labor, sure, but you're not getting a quality product. It's just a bunch of slop thrown together. It's so sad that we can tell you. Let's take a look here. Will you be playing it on Will you be playing it on Xbox Series S? It depends on the energy in here and the view count and things like that. That's really what we do is dependent on the energy and how many people are watching and if the momentum is right and if you guys are excited and if the chat's moving and if they're not. Because this whole parasocial thing where you guys don't know what to say and can't figure out what to talk about, well, that's a thing of the past in here. Because it's either you're going to be forgotten and World Class is going to be less personal, or you're just going to have to figure it out, because I got the biggest game in front of me and pre-orders begin on the 25th. So, that's just how this is going to work. And I guess if, some people don't want to chat, it is what it is. But they weren't chatting anyway, so I don't know what to tell them. I hear excuses in here, and I need people in here on the 25th. This is huge. We're going to be live when Rockstar pulls the curtain back. We're going to make sure that we're live before Rockstar Games pulls the curtain back, so that way you can get the live reaction as it unfolds. Because I don't like going live after the thing has happened and then we react to it. Obviously, if that happens, we'll do it, but. Like if tomorrow, if they drop something, we'll be sure to break in. But Thursday's the big day. They can't put out a trailer now because what are they going to say at the end of the trailer? Pre-order on June 25th? Well, then the trailer's outdated. So they can't put out a trailer now because that wouldn't make any sense. So they're going to wait, and the trailer's going to say pre-order now. And hopefully it has November 19th release date on it, and I can shut up about that because that is concerning. But if it doesn't have November 19th on it, then we got problems, and that's a major red flag if they put out a new trailer and it doesn't have that release date locked in on that video. That's terrible news. So I'm expecting it to fade into pre-order now, and then another one fades in. It says November 19th, 2026. That's what I would assume, and that's what I would want. And if they can't figure that out, and if they can't get that down, well, then we might have a problem, and this game might be delayed. Oh, Lord. No wonder why the game looks like GTA 5.5. They outsourced the game to India. Well, Rockstar India started in 2016. I didn't even know about this, really. I thought they were joking or something. And it's like, well, obviously these games need more. But this is why the games suck. If you look at the Rockstar, if you look at the dev team for GTA 3, it's like 20 dudes, white and nerdy, in the basement. I'm not trolling. Type it in on Google. GTA 3 dev team. It's a bunch of nerds in the basement. They got glasses on and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And it's just like that's why it hit. That's why it hit different. And now we got 3,000 devs, 2,000 devs, whatever the number is on this game. Everyone's working from every single freaking continent, and it's like, bro, how can you bring this all together when the team is working in different spots? We don't even know who's working on what. We're focused on our little thing, and everyone else is doing this. We don't even know what they're working on. Everyone's under NDA. I mean, honestly, it just sounds like a freaking mess. And this is why these games come out, and it's just like, I mean, it's over. They can't handle it. It's so sad. You should bring guests on Thursday. No, if you can't handle me, then go watch someone else. Go. Why don't you go tell Luke Steffens that? Why don't you go tell Luke Steffens to bring people on his show? You know, you guys don't do that for anyone else. It has to be me because you're bored of me. Well, I don't care. Go watch someone else then. There's going to be plenty of people live. You can go find someone else to watch if you're bored of me. You're not forced to watch this. No one's. You choose to come in here. You click on things to come in here. And then you start bitching. I'm not bringing on guests. Why would I do that? They got nothing to say about the game. They don't have an opinion. Clearly. I mean, they don't have an opinion. They just sit there and they just listen to what all the other shills say, and they're like, yeah, I can't wait to pre-order this game, Michael. Yeah, I heard it's going to be, I watched the Dreamcast guy video. I heard it's going to be $100. And it's like, can you imagine being that stupid? Like, the game is not going to be $100. Yeah, there might be a $100 edition, but the game isn't going to be that stupid. The game isn't going to be $100 default. That's insane. GTA 6 literally needs to be flawless. Any problem can possibly ruin it. Well, that's not true. I mean, if we come over here and we take a look at this, it's very evident and obvious that we have already issues. I mean, I've already shown you the issues, and you said it needs to be flawless. Well, then maybe they need to delay the game, because if this is truly the best they have to show for, yes, it's a cool skyline, but look at this right here. Look it in.
Atromekamel 7,564 super chatted 65 Swedish krona. Remember when 007 first had a license to kill system? I'd imagine that it'll be harder to create chaos in the game.
It's going to be harder to do. Well, the title of the game is called Grand Theft Auto. So here's my opinion, and I could be wrong, but it is going to be harder to steal cars in this game. I honestly do believe that. And just because you press triangle, and I bet I'm going to be right about all of this too, just because you press triangle, it doesn't guarantee a 100% success rate. Do you understand what I'm saying? So in the old games, you press triangle, you could always get in the car, right? Like very seldom would it fail. Maybe in GTA 4, if the car was broken down, it wouldn't start. I thought that was a cool suspense mechanic, where it's like, yeah, this car's trash, and you got a 5-star. And you're trying to get the car started, and it won't start. You're like, holy shit, let's go. And then it eventually kicks up. That's awesome. But I think it's going to be taken to the next level where it doesn't, there's going to be different animations for trying to start the car. There's going to be different animations for the window stuff. And it's good. See, this is where I fantasize and hype this game up, and I don't know if any of this is true, but I honestly think I'm going to be spot on with this, because it just seems like something Rockstar would implement. But I think depending on let's say you sprint for like 40 seconds straight or 2 minutes straight or something like that. You're out of breath, and you're getting groggy. You know how you do it in Red Dead 2, you don't eat, you get groggy and stuff like that. Well, there's going to be a specific animation. If you try and get into a car, it's going to be slower than if you're not out of breath and out of energy and stuff like that. So it's going to be harder. I think in the online, obviously they'll keep it easy, but I think for the single player experience, I think there's going to be more weight to what you do in this game. I would hope anyway. I don't need this arcade game where you can just go around and I'm not asking for a full-blown simulation, because that's going to be annoying, but I think there's a balance there where you can add more meat on the bone, but you can still keep it fun. So. And look at this right here!
Round 9,898 has just tipped $9.99.
Oh my God, we're 40 hours!
Skyline is cool, but if you can't go into those places, it doesn't matter and is soulless. This game needs to really hit the home run on seamless transitions in the world.
I'll tell you what this game needs. They need world class. I mean, they need to get on the flip phone. They got 6 months. I'm going to come into the office. I'll sign the NDA, and I'm going to take a look at the game. And I'm going to get under the hood, and I'm going to see what's going on. And I'm going to say it's either thumbs up or it's thumbs down. It's as simple as that. They need world class to oversee the reality of the situation. And we're looking for immersion here. If I see a basketball at the basketball court, I don't care if it doesn't make sense. I need to be able to pick it up and play basketball, just like in San Andreas. You had it in San Andreas, you bring it back. If I see a surfboard at the beach, I should be able to pick up the surfboard and go surfing on the surfboard, okay? I mean, it really is this simple, right? I mean, it really is this simple. And it's things like that that need to come full circle in this game. I don't need every interior to be enterable because that's just kind of pointless. I mean, I'm tired of these games that have a bazillion interiors, but you can't do anything in them. That's boring to me. I would rather have a smaller amount where it's like, wow, you can go in there and you can actually do a mini game, or you can do an activity, or there's like a little story. That would be fun to me. And in Red Dead 2, there wasn't a lot of interiors, and that was annoying. But this is a bigger game. This is a much bigger game. It's on more powerful hardware, and they're already, these Rockstar fanboys, these GTA 6 fanboys, they're already excusing. They're saying, "Well, it's on console hardware that came out 6 years ago." No, it's not. It's on PS5 Pro. The GPU on the PS5 Pro is 1 or 2 times more powerful than the base PS5. What are you talking about? The PS5 Pro came out 2 years ago? What are you guys smoking, I mean, maybe Series X, that came out, I don't think they made a Pro version of that. But no one's playing on Xbox anyway. So the PlayStation 5 Pro is going to be the premier place to play this game. What are you talking about? Yeah, maybe the processor's a little obsolete, but that's how technology works, homie. That's how technology works. I mean, and Rockstar's able to do it. I mean, they were able to make GTA 5 run. And I mean, GTA 5 has the Ferris wheel reflection. I made a video on that, and I said, you guys can go ahead and use that video and get it into 1 million views, because I said, this is inexcusable. I'm not in the video, by the way, so go ahead and do it. But I said, homie, this is inexcusable. It's 512 megabytes of RAM on the PlayStation 3, and maybe 256 megabytes of RAM, right? I can't remember which is which, but you got megabytes of RAM, by the way, and homie, they got the PS3 having those Ferris wheel reflections on the Santa Monica Pier. I mean, come on, I'm done with the excuses. And look at this one here. Dominic is blowing through. He's blowing through in a way that makes sense. Hit the like button on the broadcast.
Dominic Binish has just
thought we saw a ghost.
€10 through Super Chats. The really interesting thing in GTA 6 would be how the NPCs behave to you, and with how much stuff to interact with, and in how many buildings you can go in. The story is just there to be there.
Well, that's what we hope. But I will tell you that we're getting beautiful support. It really has kicked up in here. We do appreciate that. It was looking, but now it's really kicked up. We can't even keep up. But I will tell you that we're gonna. I don't want to spoil things because someone's gonna copy my idea in the game, but I'm gonna go ahead and give you a little freebie here. But we're gonna vlog in the game, right? We're gonna be able to pull out our phone, because you could do this in GTA 5. It's not great. You can't walk with the phone though. Maybe you can't do this. I don't know. But in Watch Dogs 2 you can, and it's really good. And the NPCs react to the phone. If you zoom in, if you pull out your phone in Watch Dogs 2 and walk around from the perspective of the viewfinder of the phone, they react to being on camera. It's really fucking cool. And it's like, that's what we're going to do in GTA 6. And if they don't react to being on camera, I'm out. I have to turn the game off and say, wow, I can't, it has to have those basic things. If they can't figure that stuff out, we are going to be disappointed, and we're going to be disappointed fast. And that's why maybe we have to adjust our expectations. And I think we'll have that. Oh my God, Buttermilk is in the building.
How long you streaming on Thursday, homie?
Well,
biggest entity NVIDIA needs American streaming from world class.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I wish I could say more, but we're gonna have copycats in here, and they'll copy the exact same style, the exact same time slot. They'll copy everything. But we Thursday's going to be a big one, so just be on the lookout there. Thursday's going to be a big one, so we need you to lock in on that. We're hoping for it anyway, because we need to be live when Rockstar's ready to. I'm on Rockstar's time, so don't get mad if we're on Rockstar's time and we have to be ready when they pull the curtain back. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. I'm very disappointed that GTA 6 is getting delayed again. Well, I mean, it's certainly not looking too fantastic. I mean, we're going to go through this one more time here in case you guys missed it. And this is what we made. It's not AI, by the way. Homemade, okay? So you guys need to respect that. It's homemade, okay? No AI here. It's beautiful, too, and it's fantastic. So this is what we said. November 19th release date is removed from all of the social media. You can't find it unless you really dig, and that's a fact. And some people just want to pretend like that's not a fact, but I just showed it to you in real time. And I looked at the website as if I'm not in the gaming bubble, as if I'm not in the aware of what's going on with this game, and I couldn't find the website to save my life. So it's a big problem, and you guys want to act like it's not just because you know when the game is coming out. They have nothing new to show for in over 400 days, folks. I mean, that is unbelievable. And look at this right here. Big Dog Harry Holmes. Oh, my God. Gee Williker. Gee Williker.
4,576.
Gee Williker.
£10 through Super Chat. Would it be funny if San Andreas could possibly still have the most feature in GTA series on a PS2? If so, that how far it falling, which I am concerned about if that's the case.
I agree. And, we hyped up GTA 5, and I hyped up Red Dead 2 thinking that they would figure it out. And they just didn't. For both of those games, I thought, GTA 5, we're back to Los Santos. And they're going to obviously learn from what didn't work in GTA 4 to GTA 5. And then I played GTA 5, and it's like, wow, the driving sucks. Wow, this sucks. Wow, like, where's... it just didn't... The euphoria physics have been tuned down. What are we doing? And, it's still an amazing game, but it's not GTA 4 level. And GTA 4 is a mature game. That's why no one plays. I think GTA 5, well, obviously GTA 5 sold more, but I think... So that's what I'm trying to say is that, we were hyping up GTA 5 back in the day, and I thought we were going to get really something amazing. And they blamed the narrative for that game is that it was going to be so much more, but the consoles held it back. And it's just like the Rockstar fanboys love bringing that crap up. It's like the consoles were the problem. Well, then why is Rockstar developing for the consoles? Well, because if you put this out on PC day one, it's an open source game essentially. I mean, that's the problem. You can't put it on PC day one because everyone feels entitled because they bought their license to play the game. That it's their work that the devs spent 8 years making. I mean, it's pathetic, and I'm not going to get into it, but. Nonetheless, that's how it is on PC, and that's why it's not releasing on PC day one, because you want to have a pure experience where everyone is at the same level playing field, and there's not stupid mods and exploits and all this other garbage that these PC losers find and do and that whole thing. But that was the excuse for GTA 5 was that, it was going to be so much better, but, man, the consoles held it back. They were too ambitious with the 3 playable characters and stuff like that. And I said, well, okay, let's go to Red Dead 2. Let's go to Red Dead 2. I have videos on the channel from 2017 where I'm hyping the shit out of Red Dead 2. I mean, you think I'm hyping this game up? I said Red Dead 2 is going to be unlike anything you've ever played before. I said the best in the business are going to get back on their throne. That's what it's got 200 views. We made the video in 2017. We were hyping it up. And when we played it, I thought, it's got good graphics and, it's immersive with the animation quality and the sound design and stuff like that. But like in terms of what you can actually do in the game, I don't know. It just didn't really fully hit. And I said, wait a minute, we'll go back to the first Red Dead. And I made that video back in 2018. This is all old content from literally 8-9 years ago. And I made that video and I compared Red Dead Redemption 1 to Red Dead Redemption 2. And, they've just tuned things back. They've just downgraded things. NPCs don't even get on and off the train. And it's like, well, now my immersion's ruined because the train is I'm not going to get into it, but let's just say that Red Dead 2 didn't check all the boxes for world class. And if they can't do it again here, then it's 3 strikes for me. It's as simple as that. It's 3 strikes for me because GTA 5 was a disappointment, especially coming from GTA 4. Red Dead Redemption 2 was a disappointment, especially considering the fact that it was on the PS5 and Xbox One consoles for the first time. And we were expecting a little bit more outside of just graphics and a story that gets everyone to cry at the end, because we already knew it was going to happen. That's how Rockstar ends their games all the time. The protagonist dies in a tragic way. And with GTA 6, we got the SSD now. They've never messed around with the SSD on these new consoles. The Velocity technology and the Series X and the PlayStation 5 SSD. And presumably that's going to make things a little bit different with speeds of the cars and stuff, I would assume and imagine. But we can't be disappointed on November 19th because that's it. I mean, what else do we have to look forward to? Maybe the Naughty Dog game and maybe the Kojima game. But like, yeah, I mean, those will be cool for a couple of months. But this is a whole different ballgame. I mean, this is a game that if it really is amazing and it really is fantastic, we're going to be playing this and we're going to be playing this time next year still because there's nothing else to play and this game still could be potentially holding us over, depending on how dynamic and how lively the game is. And we need to see this new animation system that they apparently have in the game, right? They've been talking about that, and they showed the patents and stuff, and you can go look into it, but it's all jargon that you can't understand. And I said, well, we need to see this on display here because if we saw it in trailer 2, no one even noticed. And obviously we'll get a better understanding when they have maybe a gameplay trailer closer to November 19th, but if they have one. But trailer 3 has to show more hints of what's in this game that they haven't done before. And that will excite me, the potential of the game and just the ambitious kind of nature that they're hopefully tackling with this game. It's the biggest entity in all of video. It really is. It's $1 billion game. And it's going to make, the pre-orders, we're going to get these numbers soon. Again, I said if the PlayStation Store doesn't crash, if the Xbox Live Store doesn't crash, then Rockstar didn't do their job. And I don't know if it will if they don't have a new trailer. If they don't have a new trailer, they have to have video content Thursday. They have to have something on Thursday. It cannot just be, hey guys, it's available for pre-order, a little blog post. Like, hell no. You got to have trailer 3 ready. And I need at the end of the trailer 3 to say, pre-order now, and then another text, November 19th, 2026. We're locked in. And I need trailer 3 to be fantastic. I need trailer 3 to be way better than trailer 2. We need to be right back in here into Vice City with a beautiful song, an amazing song, a hype song, and let's get this in motion here. This is it. This is really the big first impression. We're just 5 months out, and this is really it. This is it now because trailer 1 came out in 2023. Trailer 2 came out in 2025. And this is the final stretch here. It's the final countdown. Could you imagine if they used that song, The Final Countdown? Oh my God, that'd be too normie. They better not do that. That'd be too normie. We can run back those GTA 5 trailers because they hit different. The editors, world-class editors on that. I'm not trolling. I wish we knew who put that together because we'd hire them. They'd have world class looking like $1 million over here. I said, shit. You know what I mean? We couldn't afford them, but that's a skill, and nobody really has that. But it might be a team putting them together. I'm not sure. So we need you to lock in. We have oh my God, we're 39 hours away. Oh my God. We're 39 hours away. We are 39 hours away. We're less than 40 hours away. And we said June 25th, 8 a.m. And that could happen before then. We have absolutely no idea. We're going to assume right around that time frame is when the curtain is pulled back on the biggest entity in all of video for the first time in a real meaningful way where you can actually put your money down on this game and buy the whole thing. And that's huge. That's big. So you guys need to start locking in. And they sit there on Twitter and they say, oh, you're just a grifter. Oh, you're just a hater. And it's like, no, we're not. We're just a little autistic, and you're not, and that sucks because you're boring. You know what I mean? It's so sad. Okay, you're not listening. It's a kahit pinche moment. It's a kahit pinche moment. Let's see what Adam Theory had to say here. He says, oh my God. Well, this is why he's not going to be watching. He's too busy playing these Final Fantasy games and all this crap. Nobody cares about Final Fantasy. What are you guys doing? Oh, you guys need to move to Japan or something. Never seen so many people so obsessed with Japanese culture. Is that what people in Japan do? Do they obsess over America? Is that what people in Japan do? Do they obsess over American culture? I don't think they do. I understand you could be a fan of something, but man, you guys just get so deep into this crap. You probably have a basement full of Final Fantasy characters, and And it's just like, bro, that's so cringe. You got these Demon Souls fucking posters and shit. Like, oh my God, like, can you play a good game for once? I mean, oh my God. We're done, okay? And all these losers love this crap online. This is why we don't resonate with these people that sit online all day, because they love this Japanese RPG slop. Like, just move to Japan. Get a job, save up, and go visit it and smell the roses over there in Japan. And go ahead and take a look. I mean, my God. It's ridiculous. Play these Street Fighter games, Virtual Fighter games. Like, bro, I played that shit back in, like, the Genesis era. That was cool then, but it ain't cool now. Glorious in the building, and it's what we love to see.
At Blur_ super chatted $5.
Come on, homie.
Trailer 3 song for Lucia's mother. You believe what you want to believe. You see, you don't have to live like a refugee.
Here's what we need. Here's what we need.
Refugee.
Here's what we need for trailer 3. Here's what we need. Here's the song we need for trailer 3. Are you guys ready for this one? Are you guys ready for this one in a way that makes sense? We need you to lock in. We need you to lock in. Come on. We need you to lock in in a way that makes sense. Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer 3. Come on. We're back in Vice City, homie. Lock it in. Come on. I need a gangsta bitch. I need a gangsta bitch. Yeah. Come on. I want a gangsta bitch. Come on.
I need a gangster bitch. I want a gangster bitch.
Come on. Trailer 3. Pre-order now. The biggest entity in all of video.
But she don't play. Sticking up girls from around the fucking way. Strap lovable, hateful and huggable. Always in trouble and definitely fuckable.
Whoa!
See her now, booms and pals, she's my friend. Puffing on a blunt, sipping on a Heineken.
Dude!
She's got charm, a firearm to match mine. Going to the movies, packing his and her nines.
Come on!
Carhartt and leather.
Trailer 3 song! They can't handle it, it's so sad that we can certainly tell you.
And when we fuck, she makes me scream. She's not petty, confident.
They can't handle it. I mean, maybe if they go back to maybe the Liberty City section, they could have something like that. Some of that New York City hip hop or something. They can't handle that. These normies in here. I mean, they listen to this terrible music. I mean, that song probably came out 45 years ago. I mean, dude, that's almost like I'm not even trolling. That song probably came out 45 years ago, 40 years ago, 35 years ago. I mean, it's just unbelievable. It really is. Half a century ago. Think about that. It's over. Half a century ago. I mean, of course, these people in here wouldn't know that music. It's a sad situation, that we could tell you. And did any Saints? Yeah, it's from Saints Row 2. Saints Row 2 had a pretty good soundtrack. I thought, maybe it was a little normie, but it had some hits, and I thought, man, that's what people want to listen to when they drive around their car. They want to listen to these popular songs. They don't want to listen to these terrible songs that 5 people have heard of. It's a sad situation. He's from New Jersey. I only listen to Japan music. Oh, Lord. We got to wrap the stream up then. I don't know what to tell you. I only listen to Japan music, by the way. They just can't log in. It's so sad. Saints Row was better than GTA. Yeah, Saints Row 2 is the perfect balance between goofy and that gangster stuff. Now Saints Row 3 and 4 and they just kind of lost it there. It just got too superhero-ish and it got a little goofy to a point where it wasn't even goofy anymore. It just got stupid silly, and then people just took it as a joke. And that's what happened. But the first game's good too. The first game's pretty good. But it's a product of its time. I mean, if you go back to that game now, it might be a little cringe. But the first game and the second game, definitely I'd recommend. Maybe the third one a little bit, but outside of that, I mean, they just start getting really goofy, really just chintzy. So the first 2 Saints Row games are the best. I remember the Saints Row demo on 360. I'm like, wow, we actually get a GTA clone kind of game, and it was actually a lot of fun. The demo, we played the demo for hours and hours and hours, and you could do things in Saints Row 1 that you still can't even do in GTA 5. By the way, I honestly think that they don't even play those games. I would play those games for inspiration, man. They got to get some of those features in there because you can do things in Saints Row 1 and 2 that you can't even do in GTA 5. Hell, you probably won't be able to do it in GTA 6. They are rebooting Saints Row again. I don't think they are. I mean, eventually they probably will, but well, we saw what happened. I mean, we saw Saints Row 22. Look at this right here. It's what we love to see. The beautiful big-time support continues.
At Dominic Benush super chatted €5.
That's what we're talking about.
You are world class, Michael. Greetings from Germany.
That's what we're talking about. Look at that right here. We got Germany watching. That's what we're talking about. Dominic in the building. He's plowing through in a way that makes sense, and it is what we love to see. Coming through hard and strong here from Germany. And keeping the broadcast afloat here. You guys have really stepped up to the plate here today yet again. I mean, you guys are coming through on fire here. And we do appreciate that. We are less than 40 hours away here for the biggest entity in all of video, and Rockstar was silent today. They thought there was going to be a Red Dead Online post, and we got nothing. So clearly something is brewing here, and it's coming quick here in about 39 hours or so. We need Watch Dogs back. Yeah, Watch Dogs could come back in a way that makes sense. And with AI, you can really do something interesting with that game because that wasn't really a thing back then. And with the whole hacking thing, you could really, really dive in deep with that. But they just have no developers anymore, so I don't know who's going to make it. But it's a sad situation, that we can tell you. I woke up in a new Bugatti. Well, that's fantastic. Did you see trailer 3 yet? The water in Saints Row 1 was ahead of its time. Yeah, I can't remember. We'd have to go back and look. We might have to make a video. GT better than the water, and I think there's a Ferris wheel in one of the Saints Row games, isn't there? Maybe they have a reflection in the water, dude. If I showed that, they'd be so mad. They would be so mad if we showed that Saints Row was better than GTA 6. I mean, the fact that I went back to the GTA 5 PS3 game and they had the reflection on the Ferris wheel on that should have 1 million views right now. I mean, they should be freaking out, but I guess they couldn't understand what we were showing, so. You got to have an arrow on the screen. You got to have text. You got to narrate it. You got to do this, that, and the third. They just can't figure it out. It's so sad. Well, you could even go through the drive-thru in Saints Row 1. You could go through the drive-thru and order food, and I thought that was kind of unique because Grand Theft Auto's never done that. And that's what you should be able to do in GTA 6 is go through the drive-thru and order food, and it's actually like really good. And you know, you can select what you want on the menu, and then you drive right up. Look, I understand not everyone. We're not asking for a life simulator game, but you have to evolve it. I mean, you can't just make the same game. And I said the paramedics, what they need to do, the ambulance thing, and I think we had that one guy in here, Carl Johnson. What happened to that guy? Did you guys ban him? I haven't seen Carl Johnson in here in quite some time. But he was talking about how the paramedics might get the stretcher out, and they'll put the NPC on the stretcher, and they'll load it up into the ambulance. And I said, well, that's what I need. I mean, because that's not, now if we follow the ambulance, is it going to go to the hospital? Probably not. And that's okay. I don't expect that. I mean, I think that's unrealistic. But, if they can at least, instead of, because what they do in Watch Dogs 2, they just like clap and the NPC wakes up, and then that's it. And they kind of do something similar in GTA 5. They don't really do anything. They just get their clipboard out and do nothing. And we need things like that to be evolved. So that's what I'm saying. I mean, this is why this game is going to have to be a little different. I mean, we have to have levels of immersion here that we haven't yet experienced before in a video game. And it's like, wow, this is the first time we're seeing this ever in a video game. That's actually really cool. And that's how this is going to work. They are all coping on Reddit about it. Oh yeah, they're down bad. I don't go over there though. They're just losers. They just hang out in these, and then they're not even going to play the game. They can't even afford to pre-order it. That's why they count the alligator teeth, because they can't afford the game. It's over. Saints Row 2, is messed up on Steam. I have it on Xbox 360. We have it on Xbox 360. Yeah, we have it on Xbox 360. Saints Row 2, we have it on Xbox 360. I got that game day one. Dude, the Zombies minigame is amazing. The Zombies minigame is amazing. You go to the television, and it's like the Undead Rising or something. I don't remember what it's called, but it's like waves of zombies that you fight. You can customize your crib. You can customize the color of your gang. It's a really good game. I mean, obviously, I don't know if it holds up in 2026 as well as it did back then. And there's even a mini game where you're like a bodyguard and you have to protect the celebrity, and you're walking like on like a red carpet thing, and then they come up and you have to throw them back. Because in GTA 4 you couldn't even grab NPCs, you could just push, and in Saints Row 2 you could actually grab them and throw them, and I'm like, wow, that's amazing. And it was goofy enough where it wasn't like stupid silly. Yeah, see that. The devs were white and nerdy, and they made the game that they. I mean, I guarantee. I'm going to type it in. Saints Row 2 dev team. Watch this. Let's see if we got a picture. Saints Row 2 dev team. Watch this. It's exactly what I picked. Let's see images. Google images. I guess they didn't take a photo. Huh. Well, GTA 3 dev team. See, and this is what I'm talking about. Reddit, by the way. I don't know if this is going to be the best quality, but the GTA 3 dev team, let's take a look. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Look at this. I don't know if that's everyone, but that's what it is when we type it in. So the GTA 3 dev team, look at that right there. It's a bunch of nerds in the basement making a game that they want to play. I mean, it's really that simple. And now, can you imagine the dev team if you can get everyone together? I mean, potentially 3,000 people or 1,000 people at the very least. And that's why there's just too many cooks in the kitchen. There's too many cooks in the kitchen. They're making this game remotely in different places in the world. You can't make that really come together. I mean, that's one of the biggest problems in gaming is that no one talks about that. You can't. Very seldom can you make that come together. I mean, obviously other games have done it, but it's they just outsource, and it's unreal. Well, that's what I'm saying. White and nerdy dudes in the basement. You got to have nerds. You got to bring the nerds back to gaming. And now it's these losers that want to be famous on social media. They want to be game devs. I mean, it's sad. You shouldn't know who's making the game because you never cared before. Now all of a sudden, all of these game devs want to be celebrities, and they got egos. And I mean, David Jaffe came in here and he donated, and then he never came back because we didn't tell him what he wanted to hear, I guess. I mean, I'm telling you, they kind of have egos. I don't know. I guess if you made God of War, I guess you maybe have you deserve to have Twisted Metal, but they don't like talking about games. They like talking about everything, the drama surrounding games, the politics surrounding games, all this other crap. And it's just like, why don't we just make video game discussion sexy again? Why don't we make it amazing again? And they just can't figure that out. And I said, well, let's talk about that Ferris wheel reflection, and not in a way that Digital Foundry does, but let's talk about it in a way that, here, I have this PS3 game called GTA 5, and, well, they were able to do it on the PS3, It's a sad situation, that we can tell you. It's over 5,000 people now. I don't believe that. It's definitely over 1,000, though. I don't think it's 5,000 people. I don't know where you guys are getting your information from. It's a sad situation. Do you think they're crunching this game in order to get it out November 19th? Absolutely. I think they're working around the clock, as they should be, and I think that this was all rushed and thrown together, because everything that we've seen leading up to this game, it just seems like a rushed mess. Ray tracing needs to be scrapped. Well, that's the thing. They're chasing the ray tracing. They're chasing all of this. I don't need 60 frames. I mean, I honestly don't. I know that's a hot take. I will take 30 frames if this game is truly the most immersive video game that we've ever played. Absolutely, any day. I don't need 60 frames. I can live with 30. We just played The Last of Us 1 on PS3 at 30 frames. Didn't bother me at all. As long as it's a stable, locked 30 frames, we're good. We're good. And I'll take that over, we're going to cut content for the sake of frame rate. No. I'll take 1080p 30 for the most immersive, forward-thinking open world video game ever made. Absolutely. I don't need 60. I don't need 4K. I don't need 2K. I don't need 1440p. None of that bull crap. Give it to me, and give it to me in a way that makes sense. Most immersive Vice City, most immersive open world ever. No other devs catching up. That's what we need November 19th. And I need some sort of clarification this Thursday. If they don't have a trailer, and if they do have a trailer but there's no release date, they don't fix that, that's still concerning. And they're going to go quiet again. I honestly think that they will go quiet again. I don't think that they have a reason to. I mean, because you can pre-order the game. Like, what more do you guys need? You know, obviously the preload's getting closer to November, but some people are going to be so impatient that they're going to want something in the next month or two, and I think it's going to be another 2 months of silence, another 3 months potentially of silence, and they're going to start saying, oh, it's delayed again, it's delayed again. Well, the only reason why I said it's delayed again, potentially anyway, is because they took the release date off of pretty much everything. The only way you can see it is if you dig into the website or on the PlayStation Store or the email. So there's 3 ways that you can see it, but it's not in the forefront. And I understand they want to advertise Thursday. I get that point. But if Thursday comes and goes and they don't have November 19th on any of the marketing, then because I think they're going to change it to pre-order now. That's going to be the new marketing, is pre-order now. And November 19th is still off. And I say, well, that's weird. That doesn't make any sense. Because you have to dig to know. If I don't know, if I showed your grandma the GTA 6 website and I said, Grandma, can you figure out when this game is coming out? Well, she's going to have to click on a million things to figure that out. You know, she's going to have to click on a few things and scroll to figure out when this game is coming out. And I think that's a problem. There's 1,000 devs at Rockstar India alone. And you know, it's funny because they said that the water in this game was next level. There was a rumor that Rockstar India was working on the water itself. And if we come back over here and we scroll this and just take a look, and we know it's a little hard to see, but that water doesn't look, dude, this does not look good. Like, I hate to say that, but like, I mean, it's a cool skyline, but like when you zoom in here, and we can't hold it, yeah, because it glitched. Well, we can. Oh my God. Yeah, it glitches out. Let me see if we can. Okay. Yeah, see, it goes back to this side. But you can see the reflection of the Ferris wheel, the water. I mean, nothing about this looks. Oh man, I just hope we see something other than that, because, bro, that is like, that is not the big moment of like, wow, like, okay, we understand. Like, yeah, the graphics are cool for the skyline, but like, that's not what's the normies love. Oh my God. Oh my God, baby. The queen is in the building, and again she is plowing through in a way that makes sense. God bless her. Come on, homie. It's what we love to see.
White heart emoji. White heart emoji.
Let's get the hearts for the queen as she is plowing through yet again with a 2-time Tony Hawk combo. And it is what we love to see. The queen loves Molly, loves Michael, and I'll tell you this, Michael loves Molly as well as she is plowing through. She's such a sweetheart. She's so beautiful. She's so fantastic and so wonderful. She's a beautiful woman, I'll tell you that. Just utterly amazing. And we love the queen. Total sweetheart from top to bottom. We really do love the queen. She's so fantastic, baby. Thank you so much. Come on. That's what we're talking about. The queen of the building. Get the hearts ready. And look at this one here. The beautiful big time support continues. We can't even keep up. I'm shutting it down. Oh my God.
Chatted $5. I'm not even joking. The skyline,
dude, it looks so terrible.
Down like GTA 5. It's missing thousands and thousands of small buildings. The scale is small again.
Yeah, and they were saying that the scale is amazing, and I thought, that looks tiny, you know what I mean? Like, I think there's more land on the other side, but yeah, the scale looks small, and I'm okay with a smaller map if you can, you know, interact with it in a way that makes sense. And they got dynamic NPCs on different things. I don't need a massive map if there's nothing. Like GTA 5, the map is too big because there's nothing to do in it. Well, actually, it's trash because you have Los Santos and then you have all basically countryside, and there's absolutely nothing to do in that game. And I remember playing that in 2013, and you can go to the outskirts of Mount Chiliad, and they got like they have like the trucking gas station and stuff like that. You can't enter those buildings, and it's just like, what are we doing? And it's just wasted opportunity, and it's all for the online, and it's like, oh, and that was before the online was big. I was playing it back in September of 2013 before the online even released. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I just saw all these empty exteriors and empty interiors. It's so sad. So that's what they have to fix. If I play this game and there's just stuff that you can't interact with or can't do, then I don't know what we're doing. It just doesn't really make much sense to me. And I already said this is going to be the big one. We're going to do a three strike system for this game. I think that's what we're going to have to come up with, and we're going to do kind of obvious things in the game. I'm going to test out, can you go up to the gas station and fill your car up with gas or charge your EV car? If you can't do that, that's one strike right there. Because now my immersion, maybe we can cut it some slack if the NPCs can do that. But then that's an insult to my intelligence, because we're seeing the NPCs pull up and do that, and we're not able to do it ourselves because they thought that wasn't a cool mechanic. And I'm not asking for a simulation. Mafia 2 did it. Mafia 3, does Mafia 3 have that? I don't remember. But the Mafia 1 remake has it, and it's like, bro, never was it really a problem, but it was there if you wanted to immerse yourself into the world a little bit more, and it just adds a little bit more weight, and that's what would be, that'd be amazing. That's what we need. So if that's the first strike right there. I mean, if we can't fill up, we have to have immersion at the gas station. And if they don't have immersion at the gas station, then it's GTA 5 2.0 again. And I said, this is ridiculous. We can't do that. Go watch trailer 1 for GTA 5. When we see the NPCs jogging on the beach, we can't see Vinewood in the distance. Okay, well that's GTA 5. I mean, that's like 15 years ago. Like, what are you talking about? I don't care about GTA 5. We care about GTA 6. It's better to have a smaller map where you always have stuff to discover and it's interesting than rather a big map, which is basically a wasteland. That's what I'm saying. So I'd rather have a smaller map here, and I think it's going to be a little bit similar to GTA 6, if you look at the map and because all these guys came together and they're analyzing every pixel and they're putting this map together, and you're going to get the official map. It's going to be very close to the official map before the game actually comes out, because if trailer 3 releases, the mapping community is going to come in and they're going to figure it out even further and basically spoil the map for you guys. And that I don't think that was a thing when GTA 5 came out. I mean, you had a few autistic people, analyzing every pixel, but now it's just turned into a whole ordeal. And they just want to spoil as much as possible. I guess you don't have to entertain it and look at it, but I mean, at a certain point, it's like, I don't need the whole map spoiled. It's like, I don't need it to look like the same map as GTA 5, where you have, Miami over here, and then you have the Keys down here, and then, the rest is just swamp and stuff. And it's like, come on, dude. Like, that's going to be boring. It's just basically a remix of the Los Santos map, where they had Los Santos and then the countryside, and then there's nothing to do in the countryside. And I thought, you could really do a lot of cool, crazy stuff with the countryside, because there's less stuff going on in the country. You can have more interiors, you can do more, crazy things out there. And they didn't really do anything. It was a total disappointment, that we can tell you. Yeah, the clouds are going to be, well, do the clouds move in that clip? I don't know. I mean, it's like an 8-second clip. There's no clouds. What is he talking about? Well, they're going to have 3D clouds. They have 3D clouds in Red Dead 2, and no one really even cared or noticed. But, yeah, they're definitely going to have the 3D clouds again in this, the volumetric clouds. GTA 6 will be GTA 5 with a few graphics update. That's what Jean-Claude Van Damme says. Cars need to be filled with gas in GTA 6, or it's a 7 out of 10. Well, I don't care. I mean, if you don't want to listen to me, someone else will say it, and they're going to get 1 million views for saying it. So, we're not the only one that has the similar, and I'm not the only one that's saying the game is delayed again. I mean, there was another streamer, and I don't know who it is. I don't know if he's got a big audience or not, but he was saying the exact same thing as me, and I don't think he watches. But I said, well, that is weird that the November 19th release that has disappeared off of pretty much. Oh, it's on the email, Michael. It's on the PlayStation Store. Yeah, it's on like 3 places that you have to dig for, and obviously we'll get a better understanding hopefully on Thursday and the days coming after that, but. they're going to have to pull the. I mean, this is it. This is basically their first and almost last impression here. Like, why would I pre-order the game just because? Well, it's because everyone else is really. If everyone hated this game, think about this. If everyone hated this game, would you really pre-order it? I mean, I would. I don't need a proof. I don't care what anyone thinks about this game. I'm pre-ordering this game. But I think a lot of people just want to jump on the bandwagon, especially these new GTA fans that started maybe with 5 or Red Dead 2. And they just want to jump on and feel like they're a part of something, this social kind of thing going on like they did for Battlefield 6. That's why they were so excited for Battlefield 6, because they were like, oh my God, Battlefield 6 is so amazing, Battlefield 6, this, that, and the third. And I said, bro, this looks like slop. But y'all wanted to go run it back. Like, we're so back. Battlefield is back. It's so amazing. It's everything that we wanted. And then it lasted for like 1 month. And then you guys started turning on the game, and I said, well, that's because the game was never good. I played the campaign in Battlefield 6, and it was the worst campaign I've ever played in an FPS game. For a budget like that and a AAA team like that, I mean, clearly they're not AAA anymore. Battlefield 3 has a better campaign than that. I beat the whole campaign for Battlefield 3, and that came out a long time ago. 2010, I think. When 2011 or something, when Battlefield 3 came out. It's unreal. No, they're not going to have a hurricane. I mean, they'll probably have one for the story and stuff like that, like, you know, to be a big mission, but there's not going to be hurricanes that just, I just don't believe that there'll be hurricanes that pop up out of nowhere. And no, it'll be for a story mission, though. You're buying the Steam machine. The Ferris wheel is too far behind. This is the console version. Everyone knows the PC version. I don't care about the PC version. Because you guys install mods immediately, and you guys go through the game files immediately, and it's just like, because there's going to be mysteries. There's going to be mysteries in this game. They're going to do another Mount Chiliad mystery. They're going to do another crazy Easter egg. Like, do you guys understand that? They're going to do something crazy so that you guys work on this for the next 10 years and try and figure it out, and then realize that there's actually nothing there to it, and they were just fucking around. Like, they didn't really think it through that deep. But there's definitely going to be Easter eggs. There's definitely going to be mysteries. There's definitely going to be unsolved things in this game that you got to do this in order to activate this, and you know, obviously that stuff's, and if you bring that to PC, that stuff gets solved immediately. So if you lock it down on console, it's going to be a lot harder. The YouTuber you're mentioning is Marlin Gaming Nation. That's not true. No. I never said Marlin Gaming Nation. When did I say Marlin Gaming Nation? That's kind of racist for you to assume that there's more than one black streamer on the internet. That's pretty racist. I never said Marlin Gaming Nation. I just said it was a streamer that someone clipped, and he said it was delayed again, and he looked like he was from Twitch or something. I don't know who it is. And I said, you know, he had the same theory, and I thought, wow, this guy's got his thinking cap on, because no one's talking about this. No one's talking about the fact that November 19th has vanished on the website. Like that to me is weird. Now again, we're not on the because all they're going to do. Oh, you guys can't see this. All they're going to do is they're going to update that text to say pre-order now. I don't think they're bringing back November 19th, and that's weird to me, and I hope I'm wrong on that, because that ain't going to make much sense. Steam Machine, by the way, I mean, if they're really hard to get, and I mean, are they going to sell out despite the price point? Because if that's the case, and they say, hey, you know, because I joined the wait list or whatever, if I'm able to buy one, we can review it. I don't need it, but I mean, if it's hard to get and you can't get it after, then we might want to take that opportunity up, because it would be cool to have a little Steam box, but not for that price. I mean, that's certainly something we don't need. But it would be cool to test out and see what it can do, and I don't know. Seems kind of pointless, but you guys seemingly love to shill it, so you can't even play GTA 6 on it. I don't know what you guys are talking about. You can't even play GTA 6 on it. Oh, Lord. Okay, folks, we are at 17% battery, so we're going to go for a few more minutes and then start wrapping this up, and that's what we're going to do. So we need you guys to lock in here, and in a way that makes sense. They are biting. They need to have at least GTA 6 on it. Some people think video is AI GTA 5. It will not be delayed and the gameplay will come in 2 days. Well, we're not going to get gameplay in 2 days. I mean, I will be blown away if they show a gameplay trailer. That'd be better than trailer 3, obviously. I mean, if they showed a gameplay trailer, but I don't think you do that. I think that's too soon. I think you get closer to October, late October, you show a gameplay trailer and get people hyped up, but by then the game might leak because they're going to do physical versions, and I think that's a big mistake. Unless they lock it down like Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert, people got the game early, but they weren't able to log into the servers to download the update to play the game, so they locked everyone out. And yeah, that sucks for those that, but I mean, how do you handle this? I mean, you don't want this shit all on the internet, every ending on the internet, like a week before it comes out, because that's what's going to happen. I mean, this is sought after. I mean, this is crazy. So the fact that they're even releasing the physical copy, presumably on the same date, November 19th, that's unbelievable. I mean, you're just asking for this game to be leaked. I guess they don't care. That's the common theme for this game is they don't care. They've shadow dropped everything. The only thing they hyped up was these pre-orders here, June 25th, and then trailer 1. That's it. It's a 1080p indie emulation device. It doesn't even play Fortnite. Well, why would we want to play Fortnite anyway? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably not getting one. I don't think that's necessary, but we'll have to see. I mean, if they're sold out and they're hard to get for many, many months, I mean, they might be. It might be interesting to have one to say that we can do a stream and dissect it, but because that's a lot of money. It's over $1,000, and I said, well, and that's without the controller. And I think don't you have to have the Steam controller to use it too? You can't plug in your PS5. You can't connect your PS5 controller or Xbox, or can you? I don't know. But if you have to buy the Steam controller on top of it, it really is it's a scam. I mean, that's insanity. Maybe for $500 it would have been worth it, $500-$600, but they're asking a lot for what it does. Okay, folks, we are going to be wrapping this up here shortly. We're going to go for another minute or so, and then we're going to be wrapping this one up. And you guys plowed through here today. We're going to be live again. We might come back again for the walking broadcast, although last night Snack Bar was the only one that carried the show. So, because you guys don't tune in for these walking streams because you don't want to look at feet, well, just treat it like a podcast. Minimize the window and just listen. I don't know. That's what you guys do for this too. You can't be bothered to look at world class because the eyeballs are going different directions. And they say, he talks like Trump, his eyes, and that's all they can say. I mean, oh my God. Well, what they said upon feet? What they said is the latest YouTube short, because my eyes were straight, they said I used AI eye correction, by the way. Like, dude, these people are fucking insane. They're fucking crazy, bro. They said I used AI eye correction, by the way. Well, we didn't, so. It's unreal. It's over the mods block you for mentioning YouTubers other than Michael. No, because you're name dropping and I didn't say anything about anyone. I didn't say anything about anyone. We weren't talking about other streamers. All I said was that someone else was on the same level of thinking that I was. Meaning that we're not the only one that thinks that this is odd that November 19th has been wiped off of the face of this game. I mean, it was all about November 19th. It was all about November 19th. I understand they want to push pre-orders for June 25th, but bro, what happens if June 25th comes and goes and they have no November 19th back on there again? Well, guess what I'm pushing? I'm pushing my theory even harder. So get ready for that. I'll cool my jets if they have something more substantial to show for, but right now they don't. So we're going to wait. I mean, we're 39 hours. Let's take a look at how many hours we are until this potentially drops here, these pre-orders, and maybe a trailer 3. We are 39 hours away. We are 39 hours away. Wow. It's almost here. So we need you guys here on Thursday as we anticipate the biggest entity in all of video. We need you guys to lock in in a way that makes sense. November 19th better be shown on Thursday. Well, if they're not going to commit to it, then in my opinion, the game is going to be likely pushed into 2027. I don't think the delay, if they do have a delay for it, would be substantial. I don't think it would be another 6 months, but maybe 2 or 3 months. And I think most people would be okay with that. Because and I said trailer 3, in my opinion, they're holding that close to their chest, because they're only going to deploy that when they absolutely have to. And that's seemingly been the case here with this, is that they only talk about this game when it's basically time for them to talk about this game. I'm not going to interact with you, bud. You're a troll. No. 10-minute timeout. Now you're highlighting my username so you get my attention in the chat because you know the window's open. No, get the fuck up out of here, homie. Jeez, I mean, it's just like, go get a job or something so you can pre-order the collectors. Oh, wait, you waited too late on that because the pre-orders are starting Thursday, and the collector's edition, if they have it, is going to sell it like hotcakes. Yeah, and, I don't need useless toys. I don't even know if it comes with a game, but it depends on what it is. I mean, if it has a Lucia statue, I mean, I know you guys are pre-ordering that day one. He called in yesterday and said, and that's why I said that was mental illness. I thought, like, I think he's being serious. I'm like, dude. Oh. And he's nowhere hitting here today. Get the Lucia statue by the bed, by the way. Like, I thought you guys were excited for the video game. I mean, holy shit. 20-minute gameplay Thursday from a leak. What is Neo talking about? No, that's not guys. It's way too early for a 20-minute gameplay video. That to me says they're too desperate. No, they're not doing that, guys. You might get a new sizzle reel trailer, but you're not getting a 20-minute gameplay video, bro. They don't need to show the game. I mean, you guys, they already know they don't need to show the game. Why would they show a 20-minute gameplay video? We got 5 months in like 3 weeks, 5 months, 2 weeks, whatever it is, 4 months almost. I mean, they still got plenty of time to have those gameplay trailers. It's too soon. We don't need a gameplay trailer. Because all they're going to do is take it and then put it through the AI and make it look like, you hold off on that. You don't need a gameplay trailer. We need more sizzle. Sell the sizzle, not the steak. That's what we need here, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to sell you the sizzle yet again, and they're going to get that pre-order locked in. And then later on down the road, they'll give you a gameplay trailer that shows like 1 second of gameplay and then cuts back to cutscene. Or has these camera angles that make it look more cinematic than it might be. Imagine if the special edition is actually $200, but it gets delayed anyway. Oh, I laugh. This will be great. Chromcat will definitely come back for this. If it's another Cyberpunk disaster, there's definitely a story here. I'm refreshing Best Buy and GameStop tabs now. Why? The pre-orders don't start until June 25th. What you mean? Oh, Lord. The earliest gameplay from GTA 5 was shown in July of 2013, and it came out on September 17th. Is that true or no? Well, it came out in September, so that makes more sense. So you look at the time frame there, July, August, September. That's 2 months. So you're saying potentially in September, October. So maybe in September you'll get a gameplay trailer, September or October, but not right now. It's too soon. Okay, folks, we are going to be wrapping it up here. This is the last call. We're going to be wrapping it up here. We might be coming back for a walking stream, and then we will see you for the big one on June 25th. And again, we're going to be figuring it out in a way that makes sense. And we need you guys to have no excuses in here. We need you guys to strap the seatbelt on and get with the program. June 25th, we are less than 39 hours, I believe, until maybe pre-orders start. We don't officially know when they are going to start. And, of course, if something happens tomorrow, we'll break in. Give me 1 second. Let me annoy you. Let me annoy you guys here. Hold on. Let's see if we can get you guys going in here. Oh shit! Is it breaking it? Hello? Okay, everything is still working.
At Snacks Bar Super Chatted $5.
Oh my God!
McDonald's. Walking, discussing the biggest entity in all
the biggest entity in all the video.
Upon phase locked in, let's go.
He wants to run it back, and he carried the entire show last night. Hold on, real quick. This might have broke it. Enable audio units. It's not working. Snack bar in the building. He wants to run it back. It's what we love to see as we get the lasers out. I can't get it to work. Oh no. Okay, we're not doing that again. We do apologize. I hope you guys didn't hear that because that actually was not good. Okay. Yeah, man, if you had guys. Well, that woke you up. I didn't. We had some major problems there. We're not doing that again. That hurt. That hurt the ears, folks. Oh my God, we're gonna go deaf. All right, so Snack Bar says he wants to run it back. I mean, if Snack Bar is going to be there, we're going to run that back. Let's get some hearts on these super chats here because we've been slacking there. And you guys came through with beautiful, big-time support. We do appreciate that. So we're going to run it back for the walking stream here in a few hours. If you guys are going to join us, probably not too many of you will, but some of you will. And then the next stream we will do is either when Rockstar has something or we're going to get ready for the 25th. For the pre-orders and the trailer 3. I can barely hear. It's over. Let's take a look. Custom hearing aid. Yeah, that was loud. I don't know. Alrighty, folks at home. It wasn't that loud for us. Well, that's fantastic. Thanks for letting me know because it was loud as shit for me. I was trying to do something, but that's a lot of work. And it starts growling at you. I said, oh, hell no, we ain't doing that. Alrighty, folks, that is going to do it for here today. We went through it again. I'm going to go through it one more time because they just couldn't handle it. Here we go. Another delay. Question mark. November 19th release date removed from all of the social media. That is very much so true unless you really dig for it. And that is, in my opinion, concerning. Nothing new to show for in over 400 days. No new real look at the game outside of the cover art and that skyline thing. And I don't think that that's enough, especially with pre-orders launching here shortly. And unfinished looking floating light, no Ferris wheel reflection. And again, why that's a problem is because we went to the PlayStation 3 version of Grand Theft Auto 5. There is a Ferris wheel reflection on the 512 megabytes of RAM of the PlayStation 3. Trailer 3 rumored to drop in August. That was the initial rumor for Grand Theft Auto 6 Trailer 3 from these insiders and analysts. And I don't know if that's going to... Man, they all left in here. What the hell? 217 viewers. Are they real viewers or... Because I'm starting to question, like, damn, y'all dipped. But nonetheless, Trailer 3, they said August, and we're going to see if they're going to hold out on that or not. I mean, could you imagine? What if they have a blog post and they say, pre-orders are live, these are the editions, and... We got a couple of screenshots for you, but we don't have a trailer. Oh, God. Can you, like, what if Trailer 3 is actually not coming Thursday, and what if it comes in August? To me, the game is definitely getting pushed back, which would really fuel the November 19th release date vanishing. So we have to watch this closely. I don't know if I can hear the same after that. Shit. We hit the wrong button. Nonetheless, we might be deaf by tomorrow. It's over. Nonetheless, We are going to be watching this closely here, and if they don't have trailer 3, I'm going to go all in on this theory that I came up with, because I noticed it, and I think Baby Radiance noticed it as well, the November 19th release date. And I told you guys that. I said, hey, hold on, wait a minute here. I'm noticing something, but I didn't tell you what it was initially. And then I said, wait a minute, on none of this new stuff here, they don't have November 19th on the Twitter. They don't have November 19th on the Instagram. They don't have November 19th on the YouTube. They don't have November 19th on the website. And yet these losers come in here and they say, oh, Michael, I found it. It's buried in this web page over here, but I found it. I got an email, Michael. It says coming November 19th. Well, that's fantastic, but until Rockstar shows it to the normies, then that to me is quite concerning. So we'll have to see here. We're going to come back for the walking stream. Snack bar requested, and I said the snack bar is locking in. We locking in too, homie. So with that said, we are going to wrap it up here. We do appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, supporting the show. And with that said, we will see you later. It's over. Hey there, mister. Who let the simpleton out of